Go Texas State! Woo!
All right, guys, welcome back to the show. It's been a while. How was everybody's holidays? Hope everybody else had a really good holiday season. How was your guys' holidays, actually?
Had a great time. Great time.
Great time? What'd you do? What'd you do?
Spend time with family.
Mm-hmm.
Got some badass presents. Hey, new shoes, baby. New shoes.
New shoes. More slippers.
More
is what
slippers.
he's saying. If y'all can't see, they're more slippers.
More slippers.
He has a thing for slippers. Women's slippers.
That's it.
Yeah.
Got a new Fitbit, boxers, socks. Mm-hmm. Always a great present.
Dustin, how was your Christmas?
It was good, man. Got some clothes. Went down to George West, hung out. It was a good time.
Okay.
Fun.
What'd you get? Did you get anything cool? I actually got y'all gifts, but tell me what y'all got, and then I'll see if it'll.
Well, this is one of them. This pullover right here. It's Travis Matthew pullover. I like it. It's a little quarter zip. It's pretty nice stuff. I got a jacket, some tequila. It was good.
Ooh. What kind?
Honestly, I don't remember the name of it, but my brother and his wife got it for me, and it's a nice bottle. I looked it up, so.
I'm going to have Audrey bring up y'all's gifts real quick.
We got gifts? I thought we were going to do it on Sunday.
Huh?
I thought we were going to do it on Sunday.
Well, Scott ain't going to be here either way.
He's going to be here on Sunday.
He will be here on Sunday.
Yes.
100% sure he'll be here.
He said he's going to try.
He's okay.
His hardest. But
I'm really not ready to give Scott his yet.
Well, ours is kind of like a joint gift, so it's got to be together.
Whose is?
Mine and yours to Scott.
Which one?
Your gift and my gift to Scott
are the same thing?
No, not same, but it coincides.
I don't know what's going to top your gift to Dustin, though.
Oh, yeah. That one's going to be a good one.
You're going to love it. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. I got a Blackstone grill for Christmas. And Audrey's bringing up the gifts right now, but since we're not doing it, hey, they're going to be right here. Y'all sure y'all don't want to?
Call Scotty right now.
Huh?
And see if he's going to be here on Sunday.
All right, let me see.
But he said
that he's going to try. He didn't say he was going to be here for sure.
He's like más o menos.
More than likely.
Yes.
Like the tone of his voice, was it like,
yes.
yeah, I'll be there?
Yes.
Or no?
Yes, it was.
Did he give gifts for everybody?
I know Scott's voice, and it seemed like
your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Just like I said, he was going to answer.
Scott,
like
he,
I
he
said,
has it playing. He has it playing at night when he goes to sleep over and over in his headphones. That's why he knows Scott's voice so well.
And he's not working tonight, so
he's not working. And he's not here. Why didn't he answer? Oh, there he is, right there. Yo.
God, quit yelling.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Are you going to be here on Sunday or not?
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do my best.
See,
here we go.
That's a.
I asked Austin, and I was like, "Is he for sure?" Yeah, he's going to be here, 100%. Well, I don't know. He said he's going to try.
Yeah,
So,
I would say 99.9.
Nice.
Oh man,
I like those odds.
there's always that 0.1%.
The ones that James doesn't freaking bet on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to give him the gifts if you're gonna be here on Sunday.
Okay.
All right, we'll
Yeah,
do
I'll
gifts
be
on
there.
Sunday then.
I just don't want them to have gifts.
Yeah, he don't want y'all to have y'all's gifts. It wouldn't be fair. If you really are gonna be here on Sunday, then we'll wait till Sunday. But
Yeah.
we started the show. Are you good to do it, or you want us to FaceTime you? What do you want to do? On the phone?
Yeah, that's fine.
Are you working?
No,
Are you working?
I'm just chilling. I'm chilling.
Chilling. Yeah, just set it right there.
Chilling.
The guys don't want the gifts. They don't want the stuff I got them for Christmas. Okay,
Where'd
so
you get them?
Huh?
Can they hear me?
Yeah, they can
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
can hear you.
Everybody can hear you.
Okay.
We'll wait though. So first thing we got to get into the college football playoff. The semifinals are set. They're set.
Who's in
We
it?
got Texas, Dustin's Texas Longhorns. Congratulations. They were big favorites against Arizona State. Little
Squeaked it out.
Yeah, you got a little tight there at the end. I don't know if they just kind of got a little comfortable or not, or if that Scatterbo's that much of a badass, which we'll get to him in a minute. So Texas at Ohio State, even though the game is in the Cotton Bowl, what an advantage for Texas. What an advantage. They're probably going to have, 80% of the fans there?
I don't
Probably.
think so, man. I think
Does Ohio State travel well?
that's what I've heard, that they travel
Yes.
really well, and the ticket allotment, as far as how that goes, is it's split for those games like that.
Oh, okay.
Now, after once people start selling their tickets on SeatGeek, all this expensive stuff we're seeing, that's a different story. But still,
I'm gonna say that it's gonna be like a 70-30 or 60-40, somewhere around there.
I would think we get 60-40.
Probably gonna be more
60-40.
Texas
I say
fans.
80-20 Texas.
You think?
80-20 Texas.
Dude, I went to the Texas-Washington game last year, and it wasn't even 80-20, I don't think.
Really?
No. Well, it was probably 80-20, and that was Texas and Washington. I thought it was going to be like 95-5.
The other semifinal that is set up is Notre Dame versus Penn State. So hats off to Notre Dame. Georgia, they were a favorite at the beginning of the year to win it. I know that, but
They
after
shouldn't have even been in there.
probably not. After their quarterback got hurt, they probably shouldn't have. But the backup quarterback did well, didn't he, Austin?
Stockton played well.
Stockton played very well.
I saw that they had shot themselves in the foot a couple of times. Right when I put the game on, I remember they were driving pretty well, and I think ETN fumbled inside the 10-yard line.
He did.
And yeah, it was all downhill from there. And second half started, they were down 13-3, I believe.
Well, they had the strip sack fumble right before half. They were trying to go get a field goal before the halftime, and then the Notre Dame had a strip sack fumble on their quarterback. Then they ended up throwing a touchdown pass the next play right before half, and then that kind of really killed them. And then to open the half, Notre Dame takes it back to the house.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Kickoff.
Yeah.
Back to the house. That made it 20-3.
That's when I started watching it. Was the second half, because I was watching something way more important that's going to happen in our future.
An actual
Yeah,
actual game.
that has more effect on the world, which is Squid Game 2. But that's a different story. We'll have to touch on that whenever it happens. But
Off season stuff.
so Notre Dame and Penn State, who's the favorite there in that one? Penn State beat Boise State this week. They won and they covered the spread, like I think all of us said we were going to. Mm-hmm. Right? I think you took Boise State though, didn't you, Austin?
I did.
Huh?
I did.
You did. Boise State lost by what? 17. The spread, I believe, was how much? 14.5.
It was 14 or 13 and a
14.
half. It was 13 and a half, I think.
Let's talk about that, though, real quick. Ashton Jeanty fumbled 2 times in the first quarter, I believe. He had fumbled 2 times all season. I was listening to something Cam Newton was saying, and Cam Newton had said that had Ashton Jeanty been in, like, either the Big 12, the SEC, pretty much the top 4 conferences, that he probably would have won the Heisman over Travis Hunter. Do you believe that, Scott?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, because they were – go ahead.
Yeah, he's just in the Mountain West, dude. It's not different competition.
Yeah, they were saying that the same thing kind of happened to Christian McCaffrey because he had outrushed Derrick Henry that year, that Derrick Henry won the Heisman. McCaffrey ended up finished second with better numbers, but being that he was at Stanford and that was the Pac-12 at the time.
Yeah.
But it wasn't as strong as, your SEC or even the Big 12 at that time was pretty strong. Still had Texas in it and Oklahoma and all that. But if Ashton Jeanty, when the draft comes around, do you think he goes before Travis Hunter?
No.
You don't think so?
Before
Because New
Travis-
England, it's looking like New England's going to get the first pick of the draft. I think that's what they were. Because they're 3-13.
No, Ashton Jeanty will not go before Travis Hunter.
Well, I think New England needs a Travis Hunter more than they need Jeanty. They have Ramondre Stevenson, which is he's a reliable back. But
Do you really think Jeanty is even going to get drafted in the first round?
I think so.
Speaking of fumbles,
I really
I don't
do.
think running backs. I mean, maybe late.
You think Dallas could pick him up? He's from Dallas, and they need a running back. They're going to need a running back.
Maybe like second or third round.
He'll be the first running back taken, though, don't you think?
Yeah, I agree.
But all the way to the third round, you think he's going to not?
No. I'm saying that I just don't know if organizations will even take a running back in the first round anymore. Really.
I don't know, man.
Maybe like mid first round.
Did any running backs go in the first round last year?
I
No,
don't think so.
No.
Jonathan Brooks was the first one.
Oh yeah, and that was late second or early third round, right?
It was late second,
Late
mid second. It was the Panthers. So the Panthers had
Early third round.
early
Yeah.
second round. I want to say right. Yeah.
He got picked with like the 60 something. So that would
Oh
be
yeah, you're right. You're right.
yeah, that would be the second round, I believe.
Yeah.
So if New England gets the first round pick, they need a receiver. They don't need a defensive back. So I'm assuming if New England picks Travis Hunter, they're going to put him at receiver.
Yeah, I would think so.
They're going to trade back.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right on that, Austin.
New
With the
England,
number one overall, I don't think you take like a receiver or a
especially
corner.
New England.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they need a lot of help.
So do they trade back and give the Raiders the top pick so they could pick up Shador Sanders?
Well, if we're talking like Dustin's talking, trade back to number 20-ish and take freaking Ginty. Or take maybe our boy Scattaboo.
No, I don't. I see Scattaboo having a career like Toby Gerhart did. I don't really see him being.
One good year. That's all you need.
Well, I mean, you don't waste a first round pick on a guy that's probably gonna have one good year.
Trade it
Did
back.
Toby Gerhart even have one good year?
Yeah, from Minnesota.
I don't think so. I don't think that was a very good year. Another thing I saw was how weak the quarterback class is this year.
Oh, it's bad.
The top quarterback is Shador Sanders, I believe. He's predicted to go first.
Yeah.
I say Cam Ward.
Or yeah, well, I think Cam Ward also, but I think Shador Sanders is up there because I think the Giants want Shador Sanders, and they got the third pick, I believe. Correct?
The Giants have the
Yeah, at the Alamo Bowl, he was wearing New York Giants cleats. Did y'all see that?
Yes, he.
he
No, he's
was.
wearing 2 cleats. I thought.
Well, I just saw a post saying that he was rocking New York Giants cleats.
Giants and Patriots. I thought.
Make up your mind, bro.
No.
Jeez. No, not you. I mean,
Yeah.
Shador Sanders. Why would he go to the Patriots though? They got their quarterback. They got their guy.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's gonna happen. But we're getting off track there. We'll get in that in a minute. But as far as that goes, though, our heart goes out to the people that did get hurt at the Notre Dame Georgia game. I think 15 people ended up passing away.
yeah.
40 people altogether that got injured. Terrorist attack is what they're saying
Yeah.
it is.
ISIS.
That's terrible, man.
Yep.
And then the whole thing that happened in Vegas was how later? How much later was it?
I don't know how much later it was, but it happened pretty quickly afterwards.
Scott, you got anything to say on that?
No, it's just a sad situation.
I don't know how Bourbon Street is set up, but I'm pretty sure the road's closed off. So how does this guy get onto Bourbon Street?
I don't think
Through the barriers.
I don't
Did
think
he just drive through them all, or?
They said it was like temporary. There's nothing like hard barriers there. Is what they said.
Well, I know that delivery trucks have to get to Bourbon Street. So
It
but
is
he was driving a regular truck, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was driving a Ford Lightning that he rented.
And then what about the God, my voice is going. What about the accomplice? Supposedly there was an accomplice with him that
was
kind of
not
helped
true,
him. That's not true.
apparently.
Okay, good.
Apparently, that wasn't true.
I did see something about the guy with the Tesla truck. Elon Musk posted something about what an idiot because the Tesla truck took most of the explosion. I guess. Is that true?
Yeah, they said
Nobody got hurt at all in that.
Yeah, one person did die, but the cops said that apparently one of the reasons why there wasn't as much damage, like for instance, even the glass on the doors to the entrance to the hotel, they weren't even broken, and is because a lot of the damage went straight up through the glass roof. It went. That was like the way the explosion, like the impact of it, went straight directly up because all the steel on the sides of the vehicle.
What a terrible way to start the new year, man. But T's and P's go out to the family, man. Thoughts and prayers. People don't know that. Let's get back to the games, though. So you got Texas, Ohio State at the Cotton Bowl. Quinn Ewers' revenge game, actually.
That's right.
Okay, I believe Ohio State is favored by how much, Austin? 3?
No, 6.5.
It's 6 now.
Okay, I thought it was 5.5. Opened at 5.5.
I thought it was 3.
No, it's right at.
It opened at
It's at
3.5.
6 now. Right at 6.
It's right at 6 points.
What's
Okay.
going on?
What do you mean? What's going on? Well, I think people are hammering Ohio State because as good as they looked, they torched Oregon, man.
I don't
like.
think it ever opened there, but I could be wrong.
You are
At 3?
definitely wrong. 3.5.
No,
I thought it opened at 5.5.
It opened at 5.5, and now it's at 6.
Okay, well that's understandable because when talking about that Ohio State Oregon game, Oregon didn't have an answer for Smith. What's his first name?
Jeremiah Smith.
Jeremiah Smith.
God,
I
he's a
believe he had 170 yards receiving,
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, just lights out speed, man. How can Texas has a good defensive backfield, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so how do they approach that? How do they play that guy? Tell me what you would do.
Man, the only thing you can do is try to maybe bang him up at the line of scrimmage a little bit. I mean, he's a big physical guy, but maybe slow him down, jam him up, double him when you can. Um,
Don't they have the Thornton Award winner on that team?
yeah.
Why not lock him up with that guy?
Jade Barron's a Thorpe Award winner. Michael Taft's the highest graded PFF safety.
Yeah.
And then Makuba's really good. Those three are really good players.
Dirty player.
Oh, God. He ain't dirty.
Yeah,
Dirty
I thought
player.
I thought that was kind of.
Dirty player.
We haven't even talked about the game yet, but we'll.
Yeah, no, we'll get in the game. We'll like set it for this though, but we'll talk about the Ohio State ASU game here in a second. But I mean the Texas ASU game. But if Ohio State, I think if Texas puts too much attention on Jeremiah Smith, is his name,
Yeah.
right? Then Ohio State can beat you a number of ways. They got so many other athletes. So I think
If
Like, Buka is good, too.
yeah, no,
Micah Buka's a stud.
I think you play him normal. Like, you know, he hadn't had a game as good as that one all year.
No.
Really, right?
Man, but, man.
if you're Texas, you hope Will Hard has a bad game. That's the only thing.
And he's been lights out these past two games.
I think
The past 2 games.
I think I'd dare him to run the ball on me. I really would. I'd really defend against the pass and lighten up the box.
It's no secret that Texas run defense is very good.
Yeah, and just kind of dare them to run the ball and see if they can run it on you, and if they and then try to stop their pass and hope it works.
Okay, so
What about Quinn?
we'll get into the ASU game after this. I just want y'all's predictions for this game, real quick. Texas, Ohio State. Texas is 5.5 or 6-point underdogs. Who wins?
I should have took him at
Who
3.5.
covers? Who wins and who covers?
Give me Ohio State.
Well, I'm gonna write this down.
Yeah.
Austin.
What is that? Yeah, touchdown. I'll give it a touchdown. Yeah, 6.5.
All right, Dustin. Who do you think?
I think Texas covers, but Ohio State wins.
Come on, dude. Where's the pride?
No, I have the pride, but I'm.
Well, he's kind of feeling a little under the weather.
I'm very-
guys,
I'll
just
be-
for the ones listening.
I am worried. I'll be honest. I'm very worried. Like,
I don't.
don't get me wrong. I'm gonna be cheering my heart out. I really hope we win, but I don't know if it's gonna happen.
There's been teams all year that have put points up on Oregon. Okay.
True.
Now, it wasn't no surprise to me that Ohio State put up that many points, but what was surprising in that game that Oregon couldn't do anything.
Yep.
So, I think Texas is going to score. I think Texas is going to cover, but I do think Ohio State wins the game also.
I don't think Texas scores. Or not, they don't score as much. Their offense didn't look
Well, they kind of came to life at the end there.
at the end. Are you gonna do that against Ohio State?
I mean, game on the line, revenge game, Quinn Ewers revenge game also. I think there's a lot on the line. And I think Texas matches up with them. I think it's neck and neck when it comes to speed and athletes.
I agree.
Yeah.
The Texas run game can freaking do some damage.
Clearly, I think the coaching advantage goes to Ohio State because Chip Kelly's your offensive coordinator.
God, what the fuck are we doing the show for? None of y'all can speak. God damn.
My voice just went out.
Holy shit.
You want some water or
I
Mountain
got
Dew?
you.
or
I'm
anything?
good. I'm good. I can talk. I'm fine.
Scott, can you freaking leave the show?
You're ruining everything.
Oh my god, that's funny.
I don't know what happened. My voice just went out.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Man.
Scott, who do you think? Who do you think wins and who covers?
I think they're kind of the same. Ohio State wins, but Texas will cover.
Okay, so Austin's taking Ohio State to win and cover. Me, you, and Dustin are taking Texas to cover it, but Ohio State to win. I don't think any team looks as good as Ohio State does right now.
Well, yeah,
But-
they're the favorite.
Yeah.
The reason I think
4-0.
Texas will cover, though, is because the game is in Texas. Like I said, the athletes, the speed's kind of the same. When it comes to quarterback play, I mean, Will Howard has played great
And
these
they're-
past couple of games,
That's where I give it to.
but I don't know
Who's
if he's
gonna
that
play?
much better than Quinn Ewers.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Which Will Howard's going to show up? Which
That is true.
Which Quinn Ewers is going to show up?
Yep.
And Texas does have the defensive advantage. I'll give them that. But has Ohio State played a defense like Texas? And I think they have. They played Penn State. Penn State's got a great defense. So I don't know, man. It's kind of a toss-up. But I think Ohio State wins. All right, so we all got Texas covering except you, Austin. But we all got Ohio State winning. Okay, good deal. All right, let's get into the Texas game against Arizona State. Dustin, go ahead.
Man, we come out guns blazing. go up 14-3 quick. Y'all saw the first offensive drive. It was two plays, touchdown. It was, that was nuts. They threw it to Golden on the RPO slant. Yeah, that's right. And then they threw the fake screen and go deal, and they threw a touchdown. And
Before that,
then they get the punt return for the touchdown.
is Golden a senior?
No, Golden's a junior.
That guy's good.
I think he's gonna go to the draft.
That guy's good.
Oh, he's got to go.
But anyway, so then Silas Bolden returns the punt for the touchdown. It's 14-3. He's like, okay.
That dude can fly, man.
Everybody's kind of feeling like, okay, Texas is going to run away with this thing. And then the offense disappears literally all the way until like midway through the fourth quarter.
Do you think that was because of conservative play calling?
I think it was a piss poor coached game by Texas. I really do. On the offensive side.
Dude, don't mess with Sark. Sark could come after you.
Yeah, Sark's, don't get me wrong, Sark's outstanding. It was we got outcoached that game. There's just no way around that.
By Ryan Day?
But
Play Ryan. Dude.
that was Dillingham.
Yeah.
Dillingham, yeah.
Kenny Dillingham.
34-year-old Dilling.
That's right. I think the defense came to play, and I think they just got worn out. Like, it just, when you're on the field the whole game, it's like it's almost impossible to just keep stopping them. Like, the whole first half, they did play pretty well, and they're on the field the whole first half. Third quarter, they come out, Texas goes 3 and out, and they punt. Arizona State drives. They get all the way down to 1. Defense stops them again, and what happens? Texas fumbles the very next play and it's a safety, and they have to kick it back off and go play defense again. And so it just
Makes you sick. Makes you sick to your stomach.
and they just, you saw how many times they stopped them in their own territory, made them turn it over on downs. Like, so it's just kind of crazy how, the defense was put in that spot, and I don't know what is going on with the offense where it disappears for such long periods of time during the game. Like, and this isn't the first time this has happened. It happened against Arkansas. It happened
all year.
It really kind of has, to be honest.
It happened against A&M.
Yeah, happened against A&M. We started off hot, and then all of a sudden just go into nothing.
I think it was like a mixture of them being conservative after they went up 17-3.
I think so, too.
And I don't think you can do that because Arizona State's got nothing to lose in
Yeah.
this position. They were going for it on every fourth down. I mean, they were going for it on 4th and 12. Like, I understand that their kicker was hurt, correct? Arizona State's kicker?
Well, he just come off
He
injury.
just sucks.
Well, their kicker was was their kickoff specialist who was kicking the field goals. And he didn't do bad, but it seemed to me like at around halftime, Texas was like, okay, let's just kind of coast through here.
Yeah.
And then, as dangerous as Arizona State is, they weren't the better team in this game, but they were playing like nothing to lose. What kind of sparked everything was that halfback pass that Scatterbo did.
Who?
Cam Scatterbo.
Who?
Scat is what they call him.
Really?
Yeah, that dude's fucking, the head on that dude. My God, it's like fucking, you might as well not even wear a helmet. He had 30 carries, 143 yards, and that 42-yard touchdown pass.
He was a beast, dude.
Yeah, he ended up winning the Peach Bowl MVP, actually.
He was unbelievable.
I don't think that's ever happened, right?
I don't know, but that was unbelievable.
Yeah.
You see him join Jimbo Fisher at
Yeah,
the Peach Bowl Hall of Fame.
During the press conference, I saw that clip where they brought him to MVP right before they started the press conference. That's kind of cool. He was the best player on the field, though.
93 years or 63 years that someone has won that on the losing team.
Yeah. But I did see like toward the end where Texas was kind of like, okay, we gotta pick this up, and it seemed like in overtime they kind of set Quinn Ewers loose. They kind of let him throw the ball. They started trusting him more because they scored on back-to-back plays, I believe, in overtime. We're not gonna get out of here, and I want Scott's opinion on this was about the Texas kicker. Tell me what you think about the Texas kicker, Scott. What's his name? Auburn.
Bert.
I think the guy sitting in the studio can kick better than him. I think he should come on, walk on.
Come out of retirement. You still got 4 years of eligibility, Dustin.
Man, at this point, I'd give it a shot. As bad as he's been.
I know this isn't true, but it seems like every time I watch Texas kick a field goal, because I don't really watch all of their games, he misses the damn field goal.
It's because you watched the Georgia game and then you watched this game.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Is that why, maybe?
No, exactly.
Well, remember when we were in Vegas, too? He missed that one against Alabama. Like, I don't know. I want to say, have I even seen this guy make a field goal? I don't know if I have.
During that whole game, I never saw him kick a field goal, didn't pay attention. Only times I've ever seen that guy freaking
Yeah.
kick a field goal, he's missed.
He misses.
He missed.
Yeah.
And Nick Saban was talking about how when he was lining up to kick that game winner, and he was something like 43 for 45 with field goals under 40 yards.
Yep.
And Sarkisian went over to him and was like, "You got this," smile and everything. And Nick Saban was like, that was his first mistake. Because, you want it to be like pretty much like he's going in for a practice field goal, pretty much. But putting that weight on him, saying like, "All right, let's do this. Let's advance to the next round." And he just doinks it off the left upright. But is that guy a senior? Is he?
No, he's a junior, I believe. Bert Auburn.
I got a feeling he's not going to have a job next year. At
Yeah, I don't
Texas.
think he's going to either. I mean, he might not have a job next week.
Yeah.
I think Will Stone's going to be in competition. When you miss 2 potential game winners, what is a 48 and then a 39-yarder? The second one was the 39-yarder.
Yeah, it was under 40 yards. I know that.
Yeah, and he was 9 for 9 under 30.
They even lined him up in the middle of the field too to kick that field goal.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. He made it, or he didn't make it. But I mean, they won. Shit doesn't matter anymore. But what's up?
As the kicker going through his head, he missed to the right,
Yep, then a miss to the left.
missed to the left.
Just like a golfer too.
Yep.
It seemed like that ball like just took off to the left on that last one. Like it started out perfect.
it looked so good.
Yeah, and then it just fucking curves to the left like that.
I will say in overtime, going into, Texas blew it. They had a 16-point lead and blew it, and then it got to the point where after they missed those 2 field goals, it was like, man, honestly,
his fault.
I just don't think it's our day. I really thought we were going to lose that game going into overtime. I was like, I don't think we have the momentum. And then Arizona State goes and freaking scores, and I'm like, dude, and then it gets all the way down to 4th and 13. That play was going to go down, honestly.
And they read that perfect too because they brought their safety on a blitz.
Well, yeah,
So-
you see Quinn stop the receiver and they checked. He checked and
Yeah, I didn't
Max
see the
protected
check,
it.
but, yeah.
He Max protected. But
that was a perfect call. Just that
Yeah.
slot fade right there. That was great.
Here was the
Let me hear it.
the call. It was really good.
And Arizona State had already scored, right?
Yes, yeah. So they were down 24-31 at this point. It's 4th and 13, and you don't get a first down. Game's over. Season's
Ready
over.
to take the snap. Has the snap. 4th and 13. Ewers looking. Fires. He's got Golden open. He caught it. Touchdown, Texas. Matthew Golden.
Yeah, it was.
I'd be more excited if I was a Texas.
I was.
I know. I was like,
Yeah.
I was shocked.
yeah, me too. I was like,
I was shocked.
what?
Well, then he comes back. They're on offense and throws another touchdown pass right afterwards. So that's what I'm saying. They kind of let him loose. Kind of gave him
That
more.
was kind of his. How can I say? Legacy moment at Texas.
Yeah.
He really. There's not many guys that have those moments, like McCoy to Quan Cosby.
I mean, it was against Arizona State, but
It's in the playoff.
I know I'm just messing with you, dude.
Yeah. Hey, playoff.
Yeah, no, I know. It was a great game. I mean, you got to give your hats off to
Bro.
Arizona State for that.
Colt McCoy's moment is getting hurt and not coming back in the game.
And then yeah,
No, his
he couldn't
moment's
play
the-
catch with his dad in the locker
Oh,
room.
yeah.
Pass to Quan Cosby for the touchdown against Ohio State.
And then Garrett Gilbert had his moment, but then transferred.
Yeah.
But
Is that against Michael Crabtree? Crabtree?
The Crabtree moment.
no, Garrett Gilbert came in against Alabama,
Yeah, it's Alabama. Yeah,
I know.
but that was Crabtree's moment beating Texas. Is that what you're saying?
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely was.
So, do you? I know you said that they'll cover the spread, but they'll lose. But deep down, tell me deep down, do you think they can win the game? They can win.
Can they win the game? Yeah.
Can they win the game?
Yeah, that's
okay.
it's possible.
What's the key to them winning the game?
They got to essentially make Ohio State one-dimensional. They got to basically take away their run.
Okay, I think they just gotta fucking pull their balls out and just fucking.
Blitz.
Well, not that. Just play like Arizona State did. Play like you got nothing to lose. Nobody's expecting them to win this game. I mean, I don't think so. The spread's already moving and toward Ohio State's favor, but I think if they can open up the playbook more, run some trick plays, get Ohio State off balance, long drives. I mean, just stay ahead, make them play from behind.
Fuck up Will Howard. That's
Another
it. That's all you
another
have to
thing
do.
I noticed about Texas too is the games that I have watched. I could be wrong here, but it seems like they play, to the other team's speed when they play them. Like they play down to their level.
They do that
I feel
sometimes.
I
I
feel
agree.
like that. But I mean, they can win. I mean, look at Ohio State lost to Michigan.
Yep.
Ohio State that's the only game they lost, right? They
No,
lost another
to
one.
Oregon.
Yeah, they lost to Oregon. See, so And Ohio State's good though, man. That's the only you can't. They can't. They got to win a turnover battle also in this game. So deep down,
Quinn Ewers cannot turn over the ball.
Yep.
yeah.
That's the first thing.
Yep.
Let me ask you this: you think if they started Arch Manning, they'd have a better shot? Get out of here, dude! Yeah, don't even think about
In this
that.
game, I don't think so.
Yeah, no. But moving on from that, the game will be in the Cotton Bowl. They will have the kind of home state advantage thing, I think, which I think a lot of, if I was Ohio State, I'd be kind of pissed off about that, being that Texas already had a home game. And, Ohio State doesn't get the home game. They have to go to Georgia. Now they have to go to Texas. Kind of shitty how the whole thing was seeded, but that's what Dustin said that they wanted to be in Texas, like to be the 5th seed, so that it would be in this situation. So
How much money do they make off that home game?
probably a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to be that 5th through 8, and guess who all won?
All the
through
home
eight-
teams.
All the 5th through 8 seeds.
Yeah. Notre Dame, Penn State. The Notre Dame game against Georgia, like I said, do you think that the backup quarterback was that big of a difference?
No.
No. Did you watch the game, Scott? The Notre Dame Georgia game?
No, I totally missed. I missed the whole thing.
Well, yeah, they did postpone it, and I thought it was going to be later the next night, but I had saw it like right at 2:50. I saw that it was coming on.
Yeah, whenever you told me, I was like, the game's on already?
Yeah, no, I thought it was going to be at night, but
Yeah, me too.
Man, why not put it at night?
whenever I guess when you're Georgia, when you're playing with your starter the whole year, your backup comes in. I don't know, like obviously he can't do what the starter can do, but I don't think it went down to that. Like I think the turnovers and basically Georgia shooting themselves in the foot. You can't give up that big of a lead to a top 5 team like that. So, but Notre Dame, Ohio State is what some people are saying. Do y'all agree with that?
For the national title,
Yeah.
I'd say
I
Ohio,
agree with that.
I say Ohio State, Penn State.
You think so?
No way.
You know what?
What's the line on that game right
It's
now?
just James Franklin's record against teams ranked higher than him are terrible.
It doesn't matter.
Penn,
'Cause
Penn State is going to get smacked.
1.5 is Penn State's 1.5 point dog.
They're
I would
dogs.
hammer Notre Dame.
I agree with Dustin right there, just because I'm going to put a lot of money on Notre Dame.
But see, Notre Dame's been in this situation too before, and they
They
lose.
freaking lose.
Yeah.
Exactly. And they're going to lose. So Penn State, Ohio State.
Like these are like the 2 wrong teams to be in this situation. Is Notre Dame and Penn State?
Either way, who you're going to bet, it's going to lose.
Yeah, me probably just me though.
Yeah,
just
no.
me.
I'm saying Notre Dame. I'm going to bet on Notre Dame, but they're going to lose.
Okay, well picture that game: Notre Dame, Penn State. Notre Dame is 1.5 point favorite. Scott, who do you have here?
I got Notre Dame.
I got Notre Dame too.
Okay, so Notre Dame to win outright and cover. I mean, obviously it's just a 1.5 point favorite. So yeah.
Nah, give me
I'll
the
take the
give me the 1.5.
alternate line. Take them at 3.5. Whatever.
Might not be a
3.
bad
If
idea.
it's 1.5, take them at 3.
I would go up to 6, possibly.
Yeah,
For Notre Dame,
you crazy.
I am crazy, fucking loco, dog.
minus 6.5 for Notre Dame.
No, -6. Notre Dame -6 is what I would do. Yeah, I mean, you'd win more money
Guess
that way.
what? Everyone listening, take freaking Penn State because it's not going to happen now.
Well, maybe just because we said that we're
Just
all taking
'cause-
Notre
just
Dame.
'cause we said
that's
it.
the way it's going to go.
Yep.
Okay, Dustin, who do you take? Oh, he's not even here. Where the fuck is the guy? I knew he wasn't going to last. I knew he wasn't going to do the whole thing. You got Notre Dame also? So everybody's on Notre Dame pretty much, but Dustin's on Penn State. Yeah, I'm going to take Notre Dame also. And Notre Dame, Ohio State National Championship.
We'll talk about that next week.
Ooh, yeah. Well, we'll get to that later.
I'm leaning Ohio State on that one.
Dude, they look so good.
I know.
Ohio State looks so good. Who wins the national championship, Scott? Oh, you said
Ohio
Oregon,
State.
remember?
Yeah. Yeah, but as soon as I knew something was up when Oregon was the underdog versus Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
I knew they were going to lose.
Well, I mean, Ohio State looked
Because
so good
they-
against Tennessee also. So I think that's what played into that also.
Yeah.
If do y'all think that the first round bye kind of affected some of these teams? Because Georgia went out, freaking Oregon went out, ASU went out. and who was the other one?
Tennessee. Did Tennessee get
No. The first round buys. The top 4 teams were Georgia. Who are the top 4 teams again? God damn, I can't.
Oregon, Georgia, Boise
Oh,
State,
Boise State, yeah.
Boise State, and
Boise.
Arizona State.
So yeah, so all the lower seeds won.
Yep.
Wow. So do you, what I was asking them, do you think that the first round bye affected those teams having that week off?
Rust versus rust.
I think partially it was the seeding was messed up. The 3 and 4 didn't need to be 3 and 4. The seeding's jacked up, obviously. The rankings would have said that Texas would have been 3 and Penn State would have been 4 if it was based off just the rankings.
Ooh, that would be a good game.
And then also, I don't think that extra time helps. I think it's too long. Like those teams didn't play for 17 days, 18 days. I think that's too long away from another game.
So when are these games? This Ohio State, Texas, and Penn State, Notre Dame.
So Ohio State and Texas is next Friday at 6:30.
That's like 2 weeks.
No, it's
Next week.
That's next Friday.
It's next
Well,
Friday.
It's a week from today.
So 10 days, basically.
Yeah.
They had like 8 days. Yeah, and then the Notre Dame Penn State. As of right now, it's Thursday night at 6:30. Now they did talk
Are
about
you saying another terrorist Texan?
well, no,
As of right now.
well, no, they said because
Because of
the fact that Notre Dame Penn State has an advantage right now, basically, because they had 2 days extra to prepare than Notre Dame had, and they played later. You know what I mean? Than they would have played, and so
Did
now
they have an advantage because they didn't know who they were playing.
I mean, you can watch film on both teams and rest longer.
No, you can't. No one does that.
When you got that much time.
Yeah, you definitely do.
Yeah.
But apparently they're saying that they might move the game to Saturday. It's still a possibility.
Okay. Well, you got to, like I was telling you earlier, you got to give it to Notre Dame. I mean, they lose, week 2 to Northern Illinois. I think they dropped, 12, 13 spots in the rankings.
Yep.
And I think they were kind of overlooked throughout the season because Notre Dame, they've made it to the college football playoff, twice? This is their second time or their third time?
No, this is
Third?
I think this might be their third time, yeah. And they always end up losing first round.
Yeah.
They did make it to the championship against Alabama, got smacked that one year. But I think they kind of flew under the radar. I think they were kind of overlooked, which could have helped in this situation. But as far as that matchup goes, like we were saying, those are two teams that are known for choking in those situations. So I would think the winner there, history says that they will not win the national championship. So we're looking at the Texas-Ohio State game, probably thinking the winner of there is going to probably be the champion. And that'd be great for you. You think Texas can beat Notre Dame or Penn State?
Yeah, I think they can. Just based off appearance, it looks like Ohio State's the best team remaining right now.
I would say that's your national championship.
Possibly.
Texas-Ohio State. Yeah.
Well, the one cool
It's
thing
the most
is
expensive team.
you ain't lying.
Damn straight.
The one thing that's going to happen is some coach is going to win their first national title now that Kirby's knocked out.
Yeah.
Be the first.
He's jacked up.
Yeah.
Let it out. It gets you higher. Let it
He's
out.
trying to get the sympathy points to be like, okay, Dustin, we'll go for Texas here.
Yeah. But, yep. I mean, it's gonna be good. I mean, this is a blue blood playoff for sure. I mean, the brands are some of the biggest brands in college football. You know, Notre Dame, Penn State, Texas, Ohio State. The only thing you could maybe throw in would be USC for one of the Big Ten teams and be more of like a big brand, but
Oh, yeah, thanks.
at a national.
Fuck USC.
But you know what I mean by that.
Ever since that shit happened with Pete Carroll, Notre Dame, USC hasn't been close to
No, they have not.
Good at
Coming
winning
around
bowl
there.
games.
so.
But
Okay,
Did
well,
USC win their bowl game?
Nice, Scott.
Who'd they
Thanks.
play?
they won the Las Vegas Bowl.
they did win.
Yeah.
They
Who'd
beat.
they
Oh
beat?
yeah, they beat A&M. That's
They
right.
beat-
Oh, God, come on.
Wasn't
dude.
I didn't
Oh
watch the
my
game.
God.
Nobody cares about them fucking bowl games. Yeah,
Oh,
The
my.
bottom of the SEC. A&M.
they were holding back. They were benching all their players.
Another stud receivers in the portal too.
Really?
Noah Thomas, the best receiver they have.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
He's going to visit Texas, Georgia, and Miami.
That's another thing. Like, it's just all about money now. So, but which is a good thing. I mean, because it does give more teams a better chance of winning. I guess it kind of opens up the field a little bit. So,
Yeah, look at the SEC. It's dead now.
what
Or at least it's more competitive.
what is the word on Quinn Ewers as far as next year goes?
Everything I've heard, he's still going to the draft.
He is going. to the
Yeah,
draft.
that the transfer portal stuff's like all just rumors right now. And that he's going to the draft still.
Well, don't you think it'd benefit him more to come back?
I think
play
so.
one more year?
I think so does Todd McShay.
But where?
Well, I mean, he's got an offer for Notre Dame, I believe.
That's what I heard.
Oregon's going to need a quarterback next year. Ohio State's going to need a quarterback next
There'd
year.
be a lot of schools that would take.
Would he go
Raiders.
back to Ohio State though? After
Alabama's going to need a
yeah,
quarterback.
yeah, Milroe's going to the draft also.
Yeah, there's a lot of schools that would probably take him.
Leonard's going to the draft? Leonard? He's going to the draft?
Leonard,
think
Riley
he's
Leonard.
out-
Well,
I
I
think
think
he's
he's out of eligibility.
Yeah, I think he's out. Yeah.
He's probably going to enter the draft. I don't think he's going to be like a top pick. Like the quarterback class is really pretty.
But here's the thing about that too, though. Like Quinn or anybody else, any other quarterback trying to like make their name this year in the draft, this is the year to do it because it's such a weak quarterback class this year.
Yeah. It's like that Christian Ponder draft. Remember Christian Ponder? It was Christian Ponder, EJ Manuel, and there was somebody else that was terrible also. I don't remember that. I think it was like the 2012?
I remember that year now.
Oh,
that
I
you're saying
remember
that.
Christian Ponder's wife. She was so hot.
Samantha.
Yeah, see? Everyone remembers her.
Wasn't that the year
She
Blake
works for
Bortles
ESPN.
came out too? Was it Blake Bortles that was?
Who's that guy?
Sounds like it, yeah.
Yeah, Blake Bortles is a
Jaguars.
bad. He's cool though. He's a cool dude.
He just pisses.
Ripping six.
This is excellent.
Ripping six, baby.
He just pisses when he wakes
He's
up.
probably
What
working
they say,
construction.
working
ripping
construction.
six.
That's fucking
Somewhere.
American, boy. All right,
What's the first thing you do in the morning? I don't know. Take a piss.
Blake of the year. Pardon my takes, Blake of the year. Hey, as far as that go, other news that came out today was Curtis Rourke, the Indiana quarterback, Austin's Indiana Hoosier quarterback, played with a torn ACL most of the year.
See, I didn't know that whenever I
You
made
think
that
he's
prediction.
Phillip Rivers or what?
I
Huh.
guess so. I mean, can never win the big one.
How many kids does he have?
Yeah.
He thinks he's Trey Priest is who he thinks he is.
Oh, Trey Priest. You shout
Damn.
out. Shout out.
Damn, that's a name I haven't heard
That's the name.
in
I
a
know.
good while.
He played with a
I
torn
didn't have
ACL.
that on my 25 bingo card.
Wait, who the fuck is Trey Priest?
He's just
Who's
some
Trey Priest?
kid.
He's a guy.
Cut his mic.
kid
Cut
who
his
played
mic.
with a
Take his
torn
mic
ACL.
away.
Yeah.
Trey
He
Priest.
kind of looked like Colton Gaither.
Y'all know Trey
Yeah.
Priest is missing these two fingers now.
He is.
Yeah, he. I saw him at the pharmacy a while back, probably a couple years ago, and he had an oil field accident where he lost these two fingers. And they were like, "We can sew him back on." He was like, "No, I like my nubs." He told the doctor that. Great guy. You love him. You love him, Austin. Going back to high school football, I forgot to mention this, but I did make a bet with the Ganado baseball coach
Oh, nice.
that if Ganado won the state championship, I'd get a tattoo of the arrow, and I did it. Did it today.
Lower back.
Took care of it.
Lower back.
That's a different one.
Scott.
It hurt, dude.
You got it on the top of your foot?
This one hurt pretty bad. You know where I got it. How many times were you thinking? How long were you thinking about that? What can I say? Lower back, foot.
Right in the middle of your chest.
He sent me a picture of what he's gonna get tattooed on him. His actually looks like cooler than mine, I would say.
Are you gonna get color in yours, or are you?
No, I'm just gonna
leave
do it.
black
I'm just
and
gonna
white?
leave it like that. I thought about getting the G, but I was like, nah.
You should have went maroon.
Huh?
You should have went maroon.
No, I don't know where you would have put the maroon at. How does maroon look on the skin too? Like, I don't.
You have a red tattoo right there.
Yeah, I know, but a maroon one, a red one, then I got black. Like, make up your mind. You know what I mean? Like
You make up your mind.
this, if people see it, they're not gonna be like, oh, that's the guy that followed Ganado. They're just gonna see the arrow. Is it pretty cool arrow? It came out pretty clean. The guy did a
Scott,
good job.
he's a Braves fan now.
Nah.
Yeah,
Put Acuna.
you're
The
Florida
Ganado,
State
the
fan
Ganado
now.
Guardians.
You're Florida State Seminole.
That's what I can tell people. If Ganado, like, say they go like 0-9 next year, nah, it's not gonna get tattoo. No, but I texted it to Coach Irvin and them. They thought they liked it. My wife thinks I went a little bit far, but it's all right. Need a little more. Need more
You got
tattoos in it.
lifetime passes. You got the lifetime
Yeah,
pass.
yeah,
for
That's
anything.
gonna
gotta
give
be-
us lifetime passes right there. I made a sacrifice for them.
Where's your George West tattoo?
Oh,
When they win a
yeah.
state championship,
Hit me up.
I'll get it.
But you're from George West.
So this is just an arrow.
Where's yours?
Where do you see Ganado on here?
Just wondering.
Where's yours?
You just said
Don't have
it's a
one.
friggin'
You don't have one?
Where's your George West tattoo?
Doesn't exist.
The coaching job's open. Why didn't you put your name in the hat?
Dang.
turning on the squad like that.
Yeah.
We still gotta have the kicking competition between this guy and
That's
the
true.
and the
Adam.
kid. You gonna do it still?
Ooh,
No, I don't mind doing it. That's fine.
he's
It'll be
good.
fun.
You still think you can win?
This guy can't even talk right now. What the fuck?
We gotta give the kid
As
an
long as
advantage.
he can kick.
Yeah.
Talking has nothing to do with kicking.
That's right.
No, I think everybody really wants to see that go down. So we need to pick a day, like a weekend. You're down in George West. What? Do you know what? Any time in the future?
I mean,
I bet
Next-
you.
next
Dustin
I don't want
wins.
you to have to
Next
book a
weekend.
weekend to go down there just for that. What
oh
I'm
yeah,
saying
yeah,
is
I got you. Yeah, we can do that. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we all got to make it
and
though.
Dustin and Austin better tattoo. Pick your winner.
His dad and him go to our church. In
And
Georgia.
how are we gonna do it? Like, is it best out of 3, best out of 5? Like, what are we gonna?
Nah, you start at the
Yeah.
5.
Oh yeah, that's
Start at
good.
the 5. Move back to the 10, to the 20, 30.
Well, no, that's kind of like just a distance thing, though. We don't want to do distance. We want to do like
I say we
precision,
just-
accuracy,
I
or we
say-
can do 3 different kinds. We can do accuracy. We can do distance, and then maybe like some trick kicks. Maybe like
Dude, I've seen this guy kick the freaking ball from the sideline and hit the freaking goalpost.
really.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we'll leave that one. Out. You got to give the kid a shot.
Here in
I've
San
seen
Marcos.
him.
When was that though?
Here in San Marcos.
I was in high school. That was a long
Yeah.
time.
Oh, I was in high school. Okay. All right, so
One time I saw him. He kicked the ball all the way to the hill country
kick the ball over them
Kerrville.
mountains over there.
from New Braunfels.
And it still hasn't landed yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but that kid, I think he liked us on one of our platforms, so I'll message him to see when he can do it. We need to probably get Dustin in this condition he's
No
in now.
shit.
Jesus. He's walked out of the room like 5 times already, Scott. So what are the odds?
Man.
Who are you going to take? Dustin or Adam?
Adam.
Scott?
Yeah. I would make it even. I would.
Wait, it
Who's
depends on
taking Adam?
it depends on what we're doing for the contest. If
Yeah,
if it's
yeah, kind of
distance,
that.
We need to
or-
find a
too.
scoring system.
Yeah.
Like a way, like, okay, so I like how you said that back up like 10 yards every time or 5 yards, whatever. But we need to do like when they need to move hashes and stuff. And
hit the goalpost or something
no,
like that.
no, we're not going to do that.
Dude, he can do that.
Well, I know we don't want. I don't know if that kid practices that though. So
Yeah. You just got to go distance.
maybe
And
we'll
then
do.
a couple from each hash.
Well, then Dustin's gonna freaking pull a freaking hammy like at 25 yards.
We'll go from 30 to 35 to 45. That'll be the accuracy thing. We'll go left hash, right hash, and they'll get points off of that. And then the big one will be the distance. See what the distance is. We'll figure it out though. We'll figure something out like that. And I also wanted to.
Is there who's holding? Is it Scott?
No, I'm gonna hold for him.
No, we don't need that. We got the sticks.
Nope.
We'll use the sticks.
Nope.
Hey, game situation, man.
We'll use the sticks.
The sticks.
Yeah, the holder sticks.
No.
I would go laces in on Dustin on purpose.
We're doing holder. We're doing holder
Sabotage
sticks.
it.
No, we're getting a snapper.
Well, yeah, he doesn't want anybody to sabotage him. That's why he's saying holder sticks.
Yeah.
Or do you know a certain trick with the holder sticks?
No, I'm just saying. It's just there's no reason for a holder.
Well, that same weekend, I wanted us to do this thing. I was going to call Maggie Ham and see if we could hit a ball off of her if she pitches to us. Because I watched her play in the, what is it, that when the high school girls play the older girls?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Alumni game.
Yeah, the alumni game. And,
Alumni.
dude, she can still sling that ball. Like, she can still, and it's
I
right
would
down the
take
middle
her
every time.
yard.
Oh,
I
I
would
think
take
I would
her
too.
300 yards over.
I keep
I
I keep telling my sister that too. I keep telling my sister that too. Like, there's no way she would strike all of us out. One of us would get a hit off of her.
300 yards.
I may hit for the cycle.
So how would we
No,
do
I'll
that
probably
though?
Strike out.
How would we do that though? We'd get like 10 outs, and
Yeah.
Scott, there's no way.
God, you're so loud, dude. If we did like a home run derby kind of thing, right? Like 10 outs.
Hold on, let me finish this. Scott, how are you gonna go for the cycle and get a triple? There ain't no way you're gonna. There's no way you're gonna triple in a softball field,
Dude, softball field.
Dude, we're not playing a game. It's just we're gonna be hitting against her.
I say we just go. Everybody just goes up there and you get 3 strikes and you're out. That's it.
Well, no,
Yeah.
no, because I say you
And
get
by the way, I'm not volunteering myself for this.
5 swings.
Yes, you are.
5 swings is what everybody gets. 5 swings, regardless if it's balls or strikes or whatever. But I haven't even asked her
Yeah.
about it yet, so we need to figure that out.
I want to see James do this.
What, to go against her? Oh, I want to. Like, I kept telling my little sister said, no, her movement's too much. Like, bullshit.
Who's umpire?
Huh?
Who's umpire?
No, you just get 5 swings. Like you pick.
Does she get like a net in front of her in case she
No.
like line drives?
You know,
it back?
If
we
she wants
should-
one.
That's what
You
I'm
know what
saying,
would be
though,
more
like, I
interesting
don't think
is
you can do that.
Austin pitching to your sister
Austin pitching the mat to might fucking take that
to
shit yard.
Marley.
Are we going overhand?
No,
Or
you gotta throw it. You
No.
gotta throw a baseball to her.
baseball?
Yeah.
Overhand.
Huh?
Overhand.
But it's a girl. You're going against a girl.
So
You have to throw a softball.
if I throw a softball overhand,
Hmm?
if I throw a softball overhand instead of like,
Do you know how to throw a softball real fast?
no, not underhand. No.
Yeah, you'd have to throw a baseball.
Okay, I can throw it overhand. And do I get the strike?
I don't know. How do you think we should do that?
I think he has to just toss a softball underhand.
Well, she's
But he can't throw it
Yeah,
that fast.
she's
I
gonna,
know.
yeah, she's gonna go yard.
Exactly.
There ain't no way. Can you throw a softball underhand?
No, I can't.
Yeah,
I can't either.
So I don't know how that would work.
yeah.
Yeah, no, we can't do that.
I'll throw a softball overhand.
If the thing to do would just throw a baseball.
Yeah, I think it should be just a baseball.
But on a baseball mound, though, because that's not fair at a softball.
Well,
field.
she's not going to be able to hit it over the baseball fence.
We'll make a line.
Okay, like they do in the pro
Yes,
thing.
the
Okay.
what's it called? The freaking celebrity game. They make
Or
it- that make
well,
it
can
a
you
little-
pitch? Can you pitch just like on the softball thing? Like just throw an overhand baseball on the softball field,
That's gonna be way too fast.
or do you have to have a mound?
That's gonna be way too fast.
Well, if you have a mound, you're going to throw faster.
No, I'm not.
Austin's not.
He's
throwing-
looking for an
He's
advantage.
not throwing any faster with a mound.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I beat this guy at freaking San
No, you
Francisco.
didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
How fast
No,
were you?
you-
How fast were you throwing?
Mine was way faster than
Bullshit.
yours. Oh, you might have
Bullshit.
hit. No, absolutely not.
He was throwing.
Absolutely
He was
not.
throwing 62. I was throwing 65,
You never threw a 65. I don't think you broke 50.
and I got like 185 tickets.
Keep dreaming, kid. All right, let's move on to the picks. What else can we do? oh, there's this other game that I wanted to tell y'all. I actually saw this on TikTok the other day. All right, so what y'all are gonna do is Google Cristiano Ronaldo and see if he scored a goal on your birthday. Because
No.
supposedly you can put your birthday in, and he has scored a goal on your birthday. So type it. I haven't checked mine because I wanted to wait for y'all to do it. But Google it right now. Google your birthday and see if Cristiano Ronaldo scored a goal on
Who do you
that.
think has the most? Most?
How many? Who has the most goals on your
Yeah.
birthday? Well, when's your birthday, Dustin? I don't know your birthday.
June 8th.
When is the season? Isn't it all year?
I have no idea. Yeah, he plays all year round, but they said it's impossible. Well, I don't know if it's impossible, but there's a really good chance he'll score in some type of goal on your birthday.
Who do you think has the most? When's the World Cup?
It's
It's in summertime, right?
Scott's is January 1st, so I think.
Scott's out. There's no soccer going on right now.
Well, there's different leagues going on.
Is he playing right now?
I don't know,
Exactly.
but he's played in several different other leagues that play at this time.
But
of
is
year.
there any?
He scored a goal.
Is there any soccer?
You scored a goal on your birthday? See, that's great.
Is there any soccer going on right now?
What does that matter? Just look up, see if he scored.
Because
Yeah, just
Scott
look up-
doesn't have any freaking.
No, but I know what you're saying. But there's the league he's in right now isn't the league he was playing in 10 years ago
I think I win.
or 12
Yeah.
years ago.
I'm pretty sure I win.
There's so many different other leagues that he could have scored in.
Why
Yeah,
doesn't he just
but-
Google it and find out?
Well,
Instead of
it's
having-
kind of a debate.
Why is it
How
a
many
debate?
home runs does he have on Maggie Ham though? That's what I want to know.
Did Cristiano? Okay, so just type in Cristiano Ronaldo goal on your birthday.
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo
Who's that? Who's that?
on April 7th.
This is so much fun for everyone listening.
All right, so it says right here. Oh, dude. Oh,
I've
no.
always been a big fan of Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
No, he hasn't scored on my birthday. Oh, look. Ronaldo goal, April 7th, 2007. He scored
Oh yeah.
Cool.
a header against
What
the
about
Spurs.
Wayne? Oh no.
So he scored on your birthday?
Yeah.
He scored on mine. What about yours, Austin?
Hold on.
And the people listening, Google your birthday and to see if he scored on your birthday.
Austin, did you score on your birthday this year?
Damn straight.
What was his name?
Don't lie. Cristiano Ronaldo.
It was his lookalike.
Yeah, people at home, if y'all listen, Google your birthday and see if Cristiano Ronaldo scored on your birthday. Because supposedly he has scored I think they said 70-something% of every day of the year. He's been playing for
That's cool.
25 years or something like that?
Yeah.
Is it on TikTok or what?
Yeah, that's where I got it from.
That's where it's off.
Yeah.
Did he score on your birthday, Scott?
Yeah, I think Dustin said yes.
He did?
I'm not sure though.
I haven't looked.
I said no because
Oh.
there's no soccer going on right
I
now.
thought Scott was
In
Googling
your
this.
birthday, he's freaking right
I'll
now.
Google Scott's
Dang, I
goal.
gotta do everything.
Goal on January 1st. All right, let's see. Discover Ronaldo's goal to goal on the first. Ronaldo goal January 1st.
Does it say who and when?
It just said.
It didn't say who, but it said when.
Oh, okay. I'll take that.
No, I don't think he has scored on your birthday.
I wouldn't think so, just because it's a holiday. Like, I don't see any games going on.
It's a holiday and freaking it's not soccer season like in anything.
What about yours, Austin?
I don't know. What do y'all Google?
Just type in, did Ronaldo score on August 7th on your birthday?
This is the stupidest thing ever.
You're fucking stupid. You just can't see the screen because you're so wasted.
You see in
No, I'm just challenging. I'm challenging the people to see if they score on his birthday because supposedly it's like a trend right now on TikTok to see if he scored on your birthday. I wonder if Messi has more goals than No, he does. He hasn't been playing as long. Okay, so he scored on everybody's birthday but Scott's, I think. How do you know there's no soccer going on right now?
No.
None? No. Who the fuck watches soccer anyway?
I do
No, you don't.
during soccer season.
You watch fucking darts.
darts. Oh, speaking of that,
Yeah?
our boy Luke Littler.
We've been waiting 4 months for that
4
bet,
months,
for that
maybe.
bet to come through, and it just randomly came through, about an hour and a half ago?
Yep.
Luke Littler is what's the championship called?
Was it WBC championship?
WBC, is he boxing or what?
I have no clue.
World Boxing Championships? I don't know what it's called, but he did cash in a future bet for us. I think we were wasted one night, and you showed me a bunch of Luke Littler videos and talked me into taking. Or you were wasted, I think.
Nah, never been wasting my life.
It worked. Maybe that's what you should do. Get really wasted and place bets.
That's what I usually do. But
$20 bets. $20 max bets. Okay, let's move on to the NFL. Let's do these picks real quick. This is going to be a rough week, I think, for everybody because we don't really know who's playing or if they're going to play their players half or not. As far as games that still have implications, I think the Falcons, they're going to play their starters. The Commanders are going to play theirs. The Packers are going to play theirs. Colts, Jaguars, that's a nothing game, correct?
it's a Jaguars need to get the number one pick.
Yeah. The Patriots and Bills, that's a close spread, but the Bills already locked up the 2 seeds, so I don't think they're going to be playing their starters. The Eagles, I think they're sitting their starters. Saints and Bucks, the Bucks have to win, right?
Yes.
The Bucks do have to win. They're
Bucks
14
have to
points
win.
favorites, so the Saints are beat up pretty bad, so I don't see them having a problem with that game. It is at home. Texans, Titans. What about the Texans? Do they got to bench anybody, or are they playing for anything?
They're not playing for anything.
Nothing.
Yeah, because they won the division. They locked up the 4 seed already.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hey, y'all are making y'all's picks for our thing.
Huh?
Right now. Y'all are making those picks.
Already sent them in.
No, not you.
No, I'm not.
You
not
and
making
Scott.
Mine. I'm waiting until tomorrow.
Nope. You and Scott are doing it right now.
Shut the fuck up.
You and
I'm
Scott are
not.
doing it
I'm
right
not
now.
doing it right now.
And then
I'll send mine first. He can look at mine afterwards.
y'all can send it to me separately, or y'all can do it right now.
No, I'll just send it to the group. I'll be fine. I already won it anyway. So,
Nope.
49ers, Cardinals.
Hey,
Who's playing? Is the Cardinals? Are the 49ers and Cardinals? They're both at the playoffs.
Done.
before we get into this, we should let everyone vote on the punishment.
Vote? No, we should let everybody vote to see if y'all's 0-17 counts or not. That's what we should do.
Who freaking cares? Y'all ain't gonna lose.
It don't matter.
Now I'm gonna beat him, dude.
No,
No.
y'all are gonna win.
You and Austin are last place.
No, we're not.
Anyone anyone with common sense would count the votes.
No, not absolutely not. That's like fucking showing. That's like not showing up to a football game and saying, "Oh, I would have won though, because we would have scored on this play. We would have scored there too."
On a separate thing.
No common sense.
Prove that they were done.
No, because I can see you. I can actually see you like saying like, you know what? I picked them to win here, but I'm gonna pick them to lose on this one. So I can see you doing that.
So what's your argument with this, though?
The argument there isn't. I don't have an argument. There is no argument to be made. If you don't fill out your picks, you lose them all.
So
That's how it is.
So if you don't win the thing against Scott,
Yeah, I mean,
you don't get.
I know what you're saying. There's no money involved or anything.
No,
so.
you don't get to pick the punishment against Dustin.
Oh, I'm not picking the punishment anyway.
Yes, you are.
I'm just saying I won't.
Whoever wins.
What's the punishment going to be? Did we decide on the lemonade
That's
stand?
what I'm saying. We should let the people decide.
Was that your idea, Scott? The lemonade stand?
No.
See?
My idea is
That was my idea.
he's got to join the military.
He's too old. He can't join the military. 28's the cutoff, I believe.
Can you hear him right now?
I'm not last, number one, because these guys don't turn in picks.
That's what I said. But hey,
You're not. Yeah, James, you're not even. In
we
this.
should vote. We should put a poll on Facebook and see what they vote
Okay.
to see if y'all's picks count or not.
And then
Make
put
him
a
go do
poll.
Karaoke with his voice he has right now.
He
He's
can
just
nail
hating
some-
on you because you filled out your picks. It's all right. Yeah, we should do that. We'll do a poll.
do a poll if we should have our picks, and then have a poll what the punishment should be.
So should we all come up with a punishment and then put a poll for that?
Yes.
The best week this week wins it all.
Can you turn your? Are you close to your phone? I can barely hear you. Can y'all barely hear him?
Yes, that's correct.
Talk again, Scott.
Can you hear me?
Barely.
I'll move my
Barely can
phone
hear you.
up.
Okay. Anyway, we'll get away from that. But do y'all think it's a good idea if we all four decide a punishment and then we take a poll on that on what it should be?
Yes.
Okay.
But then again, James still has to do his punishment from last year.
I'm waiting. We already decided that guy's gonna hit me, but
Call him.
I don't have.
Call him right now.
I'm down to do it. 100% down. I will not back down from that. But
You,
Dan,
you,
you
somebody's
think
gonna hit
you're,
you.
Yeah.
this guy, Mike McClendon.
Richard Petty or what?
I
What's that
said-
guy, Won't Back Down.
Yeah.
Sings that song?
But I said that guy, if I lost the picks last year, that I'll stand in the box and he can hit me with the. He's a professional
fastball.
pitcher. He can hit me with a fastball.
Oh shit!
Yeah, no, I'm down to do it. I'm good to do it. But we got to get hold of him first. Apparently, he's really busy because baseball season is. When does baseball season start? March.
Yeah,
Yeah, we only got
February.
we only got 3 months to do it.
it starts.
That's
Are
it.
you talking about like high school baseball?
Yeah,
February.
because I think he's like a private trainer for a lot of those kids in the coastal Bend area. So,
Yeah, they start
but
in February.
well, I'll text Alyssa about it and Larissa, and we'll see if we can set it up because I'll do it. I'm down. But
We'll get the poll up.
and then we'll see how bad that hurts me to see if that's going to be his punishment too.
Just line them all. Line us all up.
Okay. Let's do the football picks real quick, and we'll get out of here. First game, Panthers at Falcons. Falcons are 7.5 point favorites. The Panthers are still playing hard. The Falcons haven't looked good. Are y'all believing in this Michael Penix guy?
I do.
You do?
I mean, it looks better than Kirk Cousins, but he's not.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not.
Okay, but like I was gonna ask you, if the Falcons make it to the playoffs, do you start Penix over Kirk Cousins in the playoffs?
Yes.
Really?
100%.
No, you put Kirk Cousins in.
No,
I think you have a better chance with Kirk Cousins.
Yep.
I don't.
Depends who you're playing.
I think Kirk Cousins has his bad games, but he's just had more this year than he usually does. But I still think in the playoffs, because Kirk Cousins has won one playoff game. Like, yeah, but I know it's just one. But I don't think you put a rookie in that situation.
That's only one more than me, James.
Yeah, I get that. But still, like, it's, man,
To
I don't
me,
know. I'm just saying Kirk Cousins has been there before, but I get what y'all, he has looked okay. Penix has looked all right.
Over there.
well, along with why take the guy out who got you to the playoffs? Kirk Cousins isn't getting you to the playoffs. Like
Kirk Cousins
got
won.
pulled.
Kirk Cousins won.
Michael Penix has won
7 of
yeah,
those games.
he's only played 2 games.
And
Yeah.
Penix has only won 1 game against the Giants.
Well, here's the deal about that, though. They pulled Kirk Cousins because the season was going in the wrong direction.
No,
they were
it
trying to
wasn't.
make the playoffs.
I
That's
don't-
exactly why they pulled
I
him.
don't know.
How was it not going in the wrong direction? He was doing terrible,
I don't think the Falcons are that good. Like I don't think their roster is that great. They got Bijan.
and he was awful. They were winning in spite of
Hey,
Kirk
they got
Cousins.
Kyle Pitts.
But
Scott,
who was putting up
Scott, you got to get closer to the mic.
who was putting up more like as far as receivers goes? Were they getting more passing yards and receivers getting more yards when Cousins was there, or is Penix throwing the ball down the field? Because I know Bijan has done great these past 2 games. Penix has started, so they're basically relying on the run game, which is not a bad idea to rely on Bijan Robinson, who's a beast. But I don't know. I think that's something that should be talked about if they make it to the playoffs. Do they start Cousins or do they start Penix? But I mean, either way,
How
right.
how have they been winning? How have they been winning?
They've only won 1 game with Penix. They lost to the Commanders.
But the whole season, how they've like if it's not Cousins, then it's who or what? Besides, Bijan's not running for.
I mean,
200
Bijan
yards.
was a number 4 ranked running back in fantasy this year. I mean, he's
Then
good.
how are they winning?
But Drake London was putting up pretty good numbers with Kirk Cousins there. He's not putting up the numbers. I know it's only been 2 games, but that's just a question I'm asking. There's no wrong answer. I mean,
I think the right answer is Kirk Cousins had like 0 touchdowns and 8 interceptions.
yeah.
That's
In
why
the
they
last
pulled
4 games, right?
him. Yeah, that's why they pulled him.
Yeah. So, but I mean, him being out these 2 games, could that be like a little reset for him, maybe? And then you start him if they make the playoffs.
But like you said,
I think it's going to be questioned. I think they're going to question that. Should we put Cousins in for the playoffs?
Why?
0.
Okay,
Yeah,
So that can do what?
But I don't think Michael Penix is a difference maker. He's no Jaden Daniels. Look, they're talking about.
I
it
know,
right
but
now.
look, you at least have your future, and you're getting your future experience. Like Kirk Cousins he wins you 1 playoff game, and then you're gonna get beat the next round. Like
Oh, same thing with Michael Penix.
possibly,
Yeah.
but at least you get to see your future in the playoffs.
Yeah, but they traded for Kirk Cousins so they could win now. Is what they traded for him for.
And they obviously royally screwed up.
Yeah.
no, how did they screw up?
I think
What are
they
you talking
expected.
about?
I think they
give him a
expected
4-year
more
deal, and
from-
they have to bench him in year 1.
Yes,
I think
screwed
they
up.
expected more from him than they thought they were going to get from him.
What do you expect from him? They're gonna make the playoff. If they make the playoffs, then what else do you want from them?
No, I'm saying if it was me,
Like,
I would start.
That's what I was asking. It's like, how did they
Is
make
what
the
I would
playoffs?
But like I said, there's no
Not
wrong
because
answer.
of Kirk Cousins.
Then who? Then
I
who
know,
was
but,
it?
But if they make the playoffs, it's not going to be because of Penix either.
It's
well,
not because of him
technically,
either. Yeah.
I guess you could say it is.
because of somebody.
Yeah. Who was it, Scott? Who was it?
Bijan right now, I mean, he's
whoever-
keeping him in the games. He's done very, very good the past couple of games.
Because the games
Scott, you got to get closer to the mic.
not in the playoffs.
You're whispering,
Period.
Scott.
The games with Cousins are not in the playoffs.
Yep. Exactly.
Well, either way,
Like weeks 1 through 12,
I'm just saying.
whenever they freaking went on a run.
Is never the answer. It's not. He's not the answer to any solution.
Then who was it?
Any problem.
Why are they in the playoffs? How?
They're not in the
He's not
playoffs.
good. He's
Yeah,
just
they
not
still
good
got to
enough.
win, and they need the Bucks to lose. So
Why are they close to the playoffs?
I'm just saying I think it's something
Bijan Robinson.
that I think they're
and
going to ask
other
themselves.
players
Thank
besides
you. I mean,
the quarterback.
But like I said, if it was me, I would go with Cousins, and then if he doesn't do well the first 2 quarters, put Penix in and might throw your shit off. But like you said, they're not good enough to go on a run in the playoffs.
No.
They're not. So, but I do agree with what you said. You can see your future, see how he's going to handle it. But I mean, is that a question you or is that something you tell yourself? Well, let's put our rookie in, even though we're not going to win in the playoffs. Like they don't.
but
tell
you're in the
players
playoffs. You don't know what's going to happen.
that. No, I know, I get that, but that's why I said it should be something that's raised up. But like a question they should raise, like should we start Cousins or should we start Penix? So.
I agree with you though.
Yeah. All right. So who are we taking there? Falcons, 7.5-point favorites at home against the Panthers. I want to say the Panthers cover that. I think the Panthers might win that game. And we don't have to ask this question anymore. What, y'all don't think so? The Panthers have been playing good.
Just the whole thing we just talked about. Like, nah.
I forgot they were playing the Panthers.
So I think the Falcons win, but don't cover. I agree with that. I think they win and don't cover.
I think the Panthers win just because the Falcons start Penix when they should have started Cousins.
Oh,
Gosh. Nah,
Scott, can you
seriously,
hear
though.
this guy, Scott?
I think I'm joking. I think the Panthers cover.
Really?
Yeah,
I do too.
7.5. I think the Panthers cover that.
Give me the Falcons.
The Falcons to cover. Okay. Who are you taking there, Scott? Falcons or Panthers? Falcons are 7.5-point favorites.
My reasoning.
Where's the game at?
It's in Atlanta.
my
I'll take the
reasoning.
Falcons.
Yeah, my reasoning. Panthers don't want to win.
Yeah.
Draft picks.
Who has the one pick now? The Patriots, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Commanders, Cowboys. We know what Dustin's gonna pick.
That's right. Washington Commanders, baby.
Commanders are -6. The Cowboys did beat the Commanders with Cooper Rush this year
You're right.
in Washington.
And Trey
That
Lance
game was
might-
crazy too.
Trey
That
Lance
game was
might play this time.
fucking insane. Oh yeah, there's supposedly
We'll
what
see
was
what
the
happens.
what was the article about Cooper Rush? Like if they sit him, they'll be screwing him out of like $500,000.
Yeah, some money, yeah. So
Okay.
there's an incentive to play him for money-wise, but we'll see what happens.
They don't have any money over
Did
there.
they hate him that much to sit him just so they don't have to pay him that?
Yeah, I mean, I can see Jerry
Did
just...
the Redskins need to play?
Whoa, the Commanders.
Yeah, the Commanders.
Yeah, they need to win.
They need to win.
They need to win to maintain the 6th seed.
Are they locked in, or can they move up or down?
They can move up.
They can move down. They're at the 6th seed now, but they can go to the 7th
They're
seed.
gonna crush the Cowboys.
Okay. Commanders, Cowboys, last game. Who are you taking, Austin?
Give me the Cowboys.
Cowboys? Yeah, I'm going to take the Cowboys too. Oh, I'll take the Cowboys if Rush plays. I won't take him if Lance plays. Watch Trey Lance come out and just fucking go insane. Does he have any incentives?
Not that I'm
Oh,
aware
the
of.
incentive was for Cooper Rush. He has to play 55% of snaps to get his money.
And you have to pay basically the whole game.
And he has played 52.5% of snaps.
No shit.
Yeah.
I
So
didn't
he
know
has
that.
to play at least 60 plays, I think.
Why didn't you put that in the group message?
Yeah. So, man, they'd be screwing him if they didn't play him. But they are playing for nothing, so.
Yeah.
But the Cowboys
Yeah.
Commanders rivalry, they're gonna play hard, I would think, just for the rivalry.
And the Cowboys just beat the shit out of the Commanders a couple weeks ago, right?
No, they didn't beat the shit out of them.
That was came down to the wire.
Yeah, it was like a last game winning
won.
drive. Yeah. Bears Packers. Who do we got here?
Speaking of that,
The Bears.
Jordan Love
Just kidding.
did not get in the Pro Bowl
No,
because
Bears-
of the
Bears are
fucking Commanders.
terrible.
Why?
Jaden Daniels got in
Jane Daniels got in over him?
over fucking Jordan
Well,
Love.
everybody's all nuts over that guy right now. Like, I still think Bo Nix should win the Rookie of the Year. Because, I don't know, I feel like he's a better quarterback. But that's another conversation. Bears Packers. The Packers are favored by 10. Last time the Bears Packers played, they blocked a field goal to win. The Packers blocked a field goal to win the game. That was in Chicago. This game's going to be in Green Bay. What's the weather like in that game?
I'll take
Cold.
the Packers.
Take the Packers to cover and win?
Yep.
You said the Bears.
I was joking around.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, no, I think the Packers, I think they try to prove a point after losing to Minnesota like they did last week. So I think
Y'all
They
were
ran
really
over 'em.
quiet last week during that game. What? Were y'all okay?
I was working. I was busy, dude.
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm sure.
No, I was watching it. We lost just like we did the first game to them. We were down the whole fucking game, and then we come back and lose by 2 points. Same shit. Austin made a point where he said, when it comes down to third down or fourth down, when we need to stop to get the ball back, we will never get it.
Hey,
Ever.
And it's been a while since we've gotten that.
I'm going to ask y'all this. Who on this show said, I think it was week 3, the Vikings are for real?
I don't remember
It
that.
was me.
No, I didn't hear it.
Did you really?
Yeah.
We'll have to check the tape on that.
Yeah. And you're like, no, Sam Darnold and all this stuff.
I don't know, man. Man.
I'll tell you my coldest take of the season. Before this season, someone asked me, he was like, what do you think of the Vikings? I was like, they're not going to win 4 games.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cold one.
That was very cold.
Well, I mean, you had Sam Darnold
Yeah,
as your starter.
yeah.
Like, I don't think anybody thought they were going to win that many
Nobody
games.
thought that.
They are playing for the 1 seed, actually.
Their over-under was like 5, I think.
Yeah. Okay, so, yeah. I think everybody's taking the Packers there. Jaguars, Colts. I mean, that's kind of a pointless game, but the Jaguars kind of need to lose this game to get a higher draft pick. The Colts have gotten taken a lot of shit this past week. Supposedly, Pat McAfee canceled his season tickets.
He did.
He's actually coming out and talking shit about the owners and the coaching, and then this whole Anthony Richardson saying that his back's hurt. There was a report that came out that Anthony Richardson said that he had to crawl around his house because he couldn't stand. I don't know how true that is. I mean,
I don't believe it.
yeah, if you're crawling around your house, your back's pretty fucked up. But they said that in the injury report he had back spasms. Are back spasms that bad?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Well, I don't know anything about it. But he's been very critical on the Colts this year, and
What's the line?
it is minus 3.5 for the Colts.
Yeah, I'll take the Jaguars money line.
Yeah.
I think
What?
I think the Colts have quit.
They have said also that Shane Steichen will be brought back next year. They're not going to fire him.
I think
Reports are that. We don't know if that's true or not.
I really think they've quit. To be honest.
I'm going to take the Colts to
Give me
win
the-
and cover.
Give me the Colts.
Yeah. I'm going to take the Colts there. Bills,
Scotty-
Patriots.
Scotty?
Scott, who you taking? Colts or Jaguars?
Where's it at?
It is
It's
in
not.
New
Yeah,
England.
it's not in Duval.
Yeah.
Jaguars.
You're taking the Jaguars to cover?
No, I thought we we're doing
Win the
money line.
game.
He said Jaguars.
I know we're doing money line.
No, it's just anything. The spread or the money line.
Oh.
I said money line. 'Cause I
Oh, you like Jaguars money line? Okay.
yeah, I like money line.
Bills and Patriots. The Patriots kind of need to lose this game to get the number 1 pick to get Travis Hunter, which looks like that's what they're going to go with in the draft.
They're gonna trade.
Or they might trade, like you said. Whatever.
Bills have nothing to play for either.
Yeah. So I think the Bills are benching their guys.
It's a tough one.
What's the line? It's like
3. Bills by 3.
give me the Bills win by 3.
Okay, and that over under is 36.5.
Oh, give me the under.
Yeah. That's going to be like a
That's like the
like a
toughest-
16-6 game or something like that.
very tough game to bet on.
Is it in?
I think I'm gonna stay away.
I
from
think
it.
the Patriots, to be honest, I mean
they need to
still
lose
play
too.
hard.
They need to lose.
they technically do, but they really don't. Like they don't need the number 1 pick for a quarterback right now.
But
Yeah.
yeah. Number 1 pick, number 2 pick. What's your trade value?
Is Travis Hunter
Exactly.
worth that?
That
though?
part of it, yeah.
Yeah,
Is Travis Hunter worth tanking to get him?
we're not getting Travis Hunter. Look how many picks you can
He's
get.
talking
at number
about
number one.
You really think they're gonna trade back?
Yes.
Okay. They need a receiver though. They really need a
Okay.
receiver.
Is he going to play freaking receiver or is he going to play DB?
That's the question I asked in the beginning. Like, if they draft him, what are they going to draft him for? Because if they're drafting him for a receiver and he wants to play DB, why take him?
Yeah. Well, that'll be found out in the draft interview process.
Or do you think they'll tell him you're going to play receiver for us?
Who's the coach?
Gerard Mayo is.
Maybe. He could be fired.
Yeah.
They're calling for his job.
Okay, that game really don't matter. But Giants Eagles, this one. Also,
That's
what do
another,
y'all
That's another
what
one.
do y'all think about Saquon sitting out when he's 100 yards away from the record? But y'all did say that they played 17 games back or 16 games in. They're playing 17 now, so technically, really doesn't matter.
I wanted to get
Eric
Scott's.
Dickerson will still have
I wanted Scott's take on
dick
that.
in your mouth. Go ahead, Scott. Pull it out.
I agree.
With what?
I full-heartedly concur.
What'd you say?
He's like,
Austin wants your opinion on Saquon Barkley sitting out this last game.
Oh, I think it's lame. It's the lamest. And part of me
guy's
is
gonna
like,
die.
sometimes like I watched that thing like where was it? Where he was like 12 yards away from like the single game rush. Why even tell him? Just let him play that series, and then once he breaks it, just take him out. Like,
Well, there's been a few games this year that they pulled him out.
yeah,
because
just let
they've
him
been
play
so
the whole
far.
nother series. I hate when they do that.
Well, I saw
Of
a mic'd
course,
up
he's gonna
moment.
say like,
Yeah.
"Nah, let the younger guys play."
Yeah, see, that's the one I saw.
When
too.
it's like, dude, you should just fucking let him break the. Don't even mention anything, and let him break the record.
Who was it against?
Your arch nemesis, Scott.
Guess who it was against?
The Chiefs? Who? What?
The Giants.
Oh, the Cowboys?
The Giants.
They're playing the Giants.
And then now they're playing the Giants
Oh.
again for
Oh,
him
the-
for
now,
him
I thought you
for
were talking
him to
about
get the
that game
record.
that I was talking about.
Do it against your old team.
Yeah, of course. That's dude. That's like perfect revenge.
That would make it so
Why
much
would you
sweeter.
not want to do that?
But he didn't get the record against his old team too, like you just said.
So
That's
who?
so
'cause
dumb,
he's a
dude.
team guy.
They're favored by 2.5 points. So who wins this one? I think
one's
the Eagles
hard.
still win with their
I
backups
still,
because the
yeah,
Giants
so
are
do
awful.
I. So I think
Oh,
the
'cause
Eagles
you-
still crush them.
Yeah, and the over under here is 37. The Giants did put up I think they put almost 40 up last week, but I don't know.
Against the lowly Colts.
Well, y'all
This
took
might
the
be a shitty week as far as points being.
y'all
scored.
took the Bills. Bills.
No, I said I'm staying away from it. But if I had to pick, I would take the Patriots to cover.
Well, I'm talking pick 'em.
I haven't filled it out yet.
Who are you taking for the pick 'em?
This whole time I've been doing spreads. I haven't been taking pick 'em yet. I'll send you that. I'll do it after this when I find out who's playing and who's not. All right, Saints and Bucks. The Bucks need to win. They're 14.5-point favorites. They crushed the Panthers last week, I think, by 20-something points. I don't know, almost 30 points.
They're gonna crush. The
Yeah, I
Saints
think they're going to
too.
crush the Saints also playing at home.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, I think they cover the 14.5.
Mm-hmm.
Baker, he's earning that contract extension he got, ain't he?
What is it? He needs
He needs
Yeah.
a win to get the
I was gonna
wild card
go.
bonus.
I was gonna go over the incentives after the picks. Texans. Oh, What are y'all taking there? I'm taking the Bucks.
Bucks
Okay.
all day.
-14.
Texans, Titans. Titans
one's
are
hard.
1.5-point favorites. The Texans, I think they can't go up or down. I think they're locked in the 4th seed.
Stay away game for me.
Yeah, I like that under though, 36.5. I would take that under.
Texans already won the South.
Yeah, they're locked in the 4th seed. They can't go up or down.
Titans need to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the Texans.
The Texans will still win. Hey, Davis Mills will be playing. He's got starting experience. So, as far as who wins or who are you gonna take on the spread? I'm gonna take the under.
I'm gonna say actually. Well, I'll take the Texans plus 1.5.
Yeah. Yeah. Screw it. I'll do it too.
Scotty?
I agree.
All right. I concur. 49ers, Cardinals. I don't think anybody's. Oh no, Kyler Murray has an incentive too.
Yes, he
we'll,
does.
That we'll look at here.
A rushing incentive. He's going to get it.
No way.
They're favored by 4.5 points. I think they cover that because I think the 49ers are gonna bench their dudes. Yeah, I think the Cardinals win this game.
Cards.
Are you FaceTiming me right now?
Yep.
Okay. What do y'all have on that? 49ers, Cardinals.
Give me the cards.
Cards. I like the Cardinals too.
I like the Niners, but I don't know who's all playing. But
Josh Dobbs is starting for the 49ers.
The pastor not?
Yeah.
No way.
I just thought about that.
yeah, I don't know where you're getting that the Niners are resting all these players.
But they're not playing for nothing.
Yeah, I would think they're resting their players.
I don't
I didn't say they were.
Is
Well, why
Bosa,
would the Cardinals be favored by 4.5 if they weren't?
is Bosa playing?
It's on the road,
And they suck?
and both teams suck. But yeah,
Man, I don't know. They did put up 30 points against the Lions. I mean, people have been putting up a lot of points against the Lions too. So I just think that's odd that they're not favored. I think they're a better team than the Cardinals. So
Cardinals have been sucking as of lately. Ever
Yeah.
since Agas.
so the 49ers.
I like the over in that game.
Yeah.
Hey, look at Kyler Murray's numbers. Ever since freaking Call of Duty came out.
Oh God.
Dude, do it.
Yeah.
Again, it's horrible.
Okay.
Really?
We got to get through
Yes,
these. Hurry.
it's bad.
All right, Chiefs Broncos. Chiefs are benching all their guys. Another incentive for that one is D Hop. He needs 9 catches, 140 yards, and a touchdown to get $750,000.
He ain't getting.
250,000 for the catches and yards, and another 500,000 for one more touchdown. He might get the touchdown.
Yeah,
Might get the
not
touchdown.
against Denver's defense. The touchdown is possible, but not the yards and all those
Yeah.
catches.
But I mean, Jerry Jeudy went off against the Broncos defense. But they're gonna have a backup. Carson Wentz is starting,
Yeah,
correct?
exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Don't trust him.
Super Bowl champ,
Yeah.
Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
You don't trust him?
No.
Oh, come on, dude.
Who y'all taking there? The Broncos are 10.5-point favorites. Now, if the Broncos win, they're in the playoffs automatically, and the Bengals are eliminated. If the Bengals win, Broncos lose, they go in because they have the tiebreaker over them.
Give me the Chiefs plus 10.5.
Give me the Chiefs plus 10.5,
Yeah, I'll take it too.
but the Broncos win.
I think that over
I
hits
think so
too.
too.
40. Yeah.
Scott?
Scott, are you taking a pick there?
I agree.
He's not even picking, dude.
Everything you said there, James, I agree.
Chargers Raiders.
He's the smartest man alive, right?
Chargers Raiders. Raiders are 4.5-point underdogs. It is in Vegas.
Chargers are going to crush them
Okay, he has an opinion on that one.
Didn't see that one coming.
by 50.
Quentin Johnson's going to score 50 by himself.
The over-under is 41.5 for this game. I think the over hits there. I like the over there. Quentin Johnson touchdown this game? I'm going to do it. It's the last game of the year. You have to. I'm gonna put $100 on him.
No way.
Who are the Chargers
I'm gonna put
benching?
100 on Quentin
Scott?
Johnson to score.
I know.
Anybody?
No, J.K. Dobbins has an incentive, 900 rushing yard bonus. He
I
needs
don't think they're
58
benching
yards.
anybody.
Yeah. J.K. Dobbins gets 58. He gets 150,000.
That's it.
Is J.K.
just an
Dobbins
incentive.
playing?
I mean, I would think he
Yeah.
is to get this money.
Because they're still playing for something, right? Kind of.
I don't know. I don't know if they've
No,
locked
we
up.
locked the position in, but I think it matters for they can move up or down.
Oh, it does matter because if Denver wins and the Chargers lose, they have the same record.
move
But
back.
did they split during the season?
No, but I don't know. I have to look it up. I want to say that we can move down.
Yeah, I think they can also. I think they can either move to the 6th. They can either be the 6th or the 7th seed because the Steelers have locked up. The Steelers or the Ravens have locked up the 5th wild card spot. Yeah, go Chargers there. -4.5.
Gold charges.
Seahawks and Rams. The Rams are 7-point underdogs. They're benching everybody, correct, Dustin?
Yes. The Rams are benching like everybody.
Okay, as far as anybody on incentives there. Oh, real quick, Cortland Sutton
Yes.
needs 82 yards for his bonus and 3 touchdowns for an extra bonus. For him to, if he gets 82 yards, he gets 500 grand. Damn, these are going to be some good prop picks here.
Nope. Don't take them.
Who are we taking there? Seahawks or Rams? Because the Seahawks still, they're out, aren't they?
They're out.
They're out. Damn, that's gonna be a shitty game.
I know.
I'm gonna take the under in that.
I'm gonna take every under.
Yeah, 39.
Every under.
All right, let's skip that one then.
Smith has a bunch of incentives.
Yes, he does.
Let me
But
see. Let me read his incentives real quick.
I'll give you one. If they win the game, he wins $2 million.
$2 million.
If he has 186 yards passing, $2 million.
Yeah, that sets his new career high.
And then another $2 million for
Wins 10 games.
Yep. Or no, completion percentage or some shit.
Okay, what I'm seeing is $2 million for a new career high and $2 million to win 10 games or make the playoffs.
And then $2 million for something else.
Okay, those are the only ones I'm seeing here. There's one. Golly, he has a 70.2%
Completion percentage. That's what it was.
Must keep it above 69.755%.
Yes. So he's going to throw freaking one pass. No.
Hey, that'd be pretty smart.
One pass for one touchdown.
Yeah.
But they still got to win the game.
Dolphins, Jets. Tua is not playing,
Dolphins need to win.
and the Dolphins need to win, but I think the Jets are going to win because Aaron Rodgers is playing. I think he probably just wants to fuck their day up. It's probably going to be Aaron Rodgers' last game as a Jet. Do y'all agree?
Maybe last game ever.
Why not Aaron Rodgers go to the Giants? He gets to stay in New York.
Another disaster.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Real quick though, if Aaron Rodgers does leave the Jets, where's he going to go next year? Other than the Vikings.
This couch.
Think he retires, Austin?
Vikings.
Vikings, really?
No.
That makes zero sense.
There has been word that the Vikings are going to accept calls on J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah, I heard that.
And they said, fuck no.
And then they're going to take Sam Darnold. Like, sign.
For
I mean, he fits the offense.
Extend Sam Darnold.
better question, how much is Sam Darnold getting paid next year?
A lot.
50?
Well, he only signed a 1-year deal, so they're going to have to give him an extension.
So, but where? And
Somewhere in the ballpark of Baker Mayfield's contract, I would say.
was that 40 something? 40.
I think it's high 30s.
And with the Minnesota
High 30s?
Vikings.
Yeah.
I think he's getting more than that.
I think Baker makes $36 million a year, right? Somewhere
I
around
thought
there.
he's a $40 million a year guy.
40?
Yeah, I'd say more. Yeah, you're right.
He's not going to be in the top tier though, is what I'll say. Like he'll be between 35 and 45.
You know,
Yeah.
Jordan Love, freaking
Yeah.
No, hell no.
Okay.
send
but
him to Jacksonville.
but if Rodgers, do you think is there any chance the Jets keep Rodgers?
Yep,
You think there's a small chance?
I think there's a pretty big chance that they do.
Yeah, supposedly it's toxic in that locker room, dude.
Yeah,
All right, Jets and Dolphins. I'm going to take the Jets +1 just because Tua's not playing.
Yeah, the Dolphins can't do anything without Tua. They're horrible.
what do you mean? They freaking looked badass last week. Did you watch the game?
Yeah, I'm not impressed.
Give you the Dolphins.
All right, Scott, are you listening? Jets or Dolphins?
Give me boring game of the week. What a freaking! No one wants to watch that game.
If the
But
Dolphins
give me the
win,
Jets.
Okay, Jets are +1. Might as well just take their money line. Vikings Lions, the Sunday night game.
Oof, that one's
Winner of
hard.
this game gets the number 1 seed.
That one's so hard.
And you know something, dude? Like, I was thinking about this. If the Vikings beat the Lions in this game, I think that's gonna be like a hit for the Lions, and they could possibly be upset in the first round because they'll be traveling on the road.
With their defense being so
And
banged
they'll
up
be
too.
playing. Who will they be playing? They'll be playing the Bucks or the Falcons. Probably the Bucks though.
And Mike Evans tearing them up.
And didn't the Lions, the Bucks already beat the Lions this
They
year?
beat the shit
Yeah,
out
he
of
did.
them.
And
like
it'll
week
be in
2.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
So, but I mean that's if that happens. I think the Lions win the game. It's in Detroit. The spread's 3 points. The over under is 56. I'm showing 3. You're showing 2.5.
Yeah, I'm
I,
sure true now.
I would take it at 2.5 then. By the half a point.
You would?
Yeah.
For the Lions?
Yeah, I would take the Lions to cover 2.5. Yeah, a field goal.
Dude, like, I would not bet any money on this game.
Really?
I would take the over.
Dude,
56. They can both score.
I know they can score. Just division game, the way they both play. Like, hey, there ain't no way. No way it's not like a close game.
Well, who do you think wins?
I don't know. Dude, like, this is,
Who'd you pick in your pick'em?
I don't know. I picked 3 pick'ems. I think I chose Lions, Vikings, Lions.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go with the Lions. Who you going with?
I think the wrong team is favored. I think it's the Vikings are going to win the game.
I
They're going to
think-
cover and then they're going to win the game.
I'm leaning toward the Vikings.
I think the Lions win just because it's in Detroit and they know what's at stake. The fans know what's at stake. They've never been a number 1 seed before either, so that's why I think they
And
win.
they're still not going to be after the Vikings go
Yeah,
and beat them.
you might be
This
be
could
right.
be that Sam Darnold freaking.
I wish they would both fucking lose. Is what I really wish would
If
happen.
Detroit was healthy, I'd say hell no, Detroit. But
Yeah,
they're just too banged up, I think.
Yeah.
and it's going to be like I said, Sam Darnold payment game. Like, dude, if he wins this game,
Yep.
he's going to get paid.
Yeah. There's no game on Monday night, so that's our last game of the regular season.
Wait, we didn't talk about Cleveland and Baltimore, right? The Saturday games.
yeah, 2 Saturday
Cincinnati,
games.
Pittsburgh.
Oh, Saturday games. I already placed a bet on the Ravens to cover 20 because they're all playing, and I took the Browns total team under is 11.5. I took that under.
Oh, is
'Cause-
Jameis playing?
I know Bailey Zappi is starting for
Okay, yeah,
for
they're
the Browns.
done. They're
Good,
cooked.
good gravy.
They're cooked.
Yeah. Once I saw that, I took the total team. Under.
19.5 is so high.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm taking I think the Ravens
cover
42-6 or something like that.
I think you're right.
Derrick Henry might go crazy because he needs 1 rushing touchdown to get $500,000,
I'm going to put $500,000.
First TD score.
and then
Derrick
they bench him
Henry.
the rest of the game.
Give me freaking all my money on Derrick Henry anytime score.
That means he's gonna put $20 on Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Time score.
That's all I have.
He's minus 250.
That's all I have.
He's minus 250 to score a touchdown. His first touchdown will probably be like plus 350, maybe plus 250.
No, it's going to be minus freaking.
For
Yeah,
first,
it's gonna be
Yes,
minus.
it's going
first
to be
touchdown?
like it's going to be
look
minus.
it up. I bet it's already posted.
It's going to be minus like 500.
Look up what Derrick Henry first touchdown is because if it's plus money, I'm definitely
Oh, duh.
take it. You just said it's gonna be minus.
Yeah, it is going to be minus.
For
but
first touchdown.
No, but I'm going to take it if it's freaking
Plus,
plus.
plus money, everybody should
Yeah.
take it. What do y'all think on that? Y'all think the Ravens kill him, cover the
Yes.
spread? Yeah.
I think so.
All right, Bengals, Steelers. The
That's
Bengals
gonna-
have to win this game. I'm going to take them to win and cover the 2 points.
Steelers been
This
looking
is,
like
to
shit.
me, this is the
I
toughest
agree.
one.
Yeah, that one's
I
pretty
agree.
hard.
Bengals win.
Yeah. Bengals would be a fun team in the playoffs if they made it because I think they can play with anybody, but their defense has some questions. The Bengals aren't hurt on defense; they're just bad, right?
They are
Horrible.
Yeah. Sam Hubbard, I believe, is up there on the top of the league for most sacks, but they're still fucking just letting people score all over them. If they win, they're in the playoffs. As long as Denver loses, ipso facto, same shit. If Denver wins, they're automatically in. Yeah, because they're 8-8. Denver is 9-7. So
Conspiracy theory. Do the Chiefs lose on purpose just so they don't have to play the Bengals?
well, the Bengals got to win tomorrow first. So if the Bengals lose, then
No,
the Chiefs
if the
ain't got
Chiefs,
nothing to worry about.
if the Chiefs lose, they're out.
They won't have to play the Bengals the first round because they get a bye.
Doesn't matter. They'll kick them out of the playoffs because Denver wins.
What are you saying?
If the Chiefs win, Denver wins. They're in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Kicks everyone out.
So you're saying do the Chiefs win on purpose,
Lose on purpose.
lose on purpose, so they don't have to play the Bengals eventually.
Yes.
In the playoff. No, I think they're gonna bench everybody regardless. And Patrick Mahomes needs a rest anyway, so they're gonna get 2 weeks of rest for him. Over under in that game is 48.
That's kind of high.
Yeah, it is kind of high, and I don't know what the weather's like, so we'll figure that out. I think the Bengals still win though.
I like Pittsburgh plus 2.5.
If the Bengals were like
Really?
if they were a lock to make the playoffs, I think Joe Burrow would be in the MVP conversation because he's having a ridiculous season. Even Jamar Chase.
I think they lose the game though by 1. Crazy enough, but I do think I think they cover the 2.5.
Yeah,
I think it's really close.
but that's it. As far as other incentives we got, we mentioned the Derrick Henry one. Baker Mayfield, top 10 in the following categories. He needs passer rating, passing yards, touchdown passes, completion percentage, and making the playoffs. He gets $500,000 for each of those. So that's a lot of money.
1.5.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 categories, so that's 2.5.
Shit.
2.5. Is he in these categories? I don't know. I don't know if he's in.
I think he already got him.
Well, he has to stay in it because it's passer rating. What if he has a shitty game and drops, out of the top 10?
But he can't have a shitty game because mine and Scott's freaking incentives. Mike Evans. Mike Evans is going to hit all of them.
Okay, his incentives are 70 catches, 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns. He currently sits at 65 catches, 915 yards, and 11 touchdowns. So he's got the 10 touchdowns. He just needs, 85 yards and 5 more catches.
5 more catches.
$3 million. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna feed him.
He's gonna hit it.
It says his over-under prop is 97.5, by far the highest it's been all season. He averages 70 yards per game.
And on our book, it's 102.
Easy bet. Do not bet this line is what it says on here.
Do you not bet it?
Do not bet. That's what it says.
Really?
Do not bet
No,
his
you gotta
over.
do like the
According to who?
Oh, I would go for it. Fuck these.
Oh, I'm gonna put it
You
in the
just gotta
part.
do a builder and put for the 5.5.
Who's saying it?
The 5 and
This is the New York
87.
Post.
Oh, the New York Post.
Oh, I'm gonna put it in a parlay.
Oh, fuck. I'd do it too. Just because they said don't do it, I'd do it.
Oh God.
All right. We mentioned the Geno Smith one. The Kyler Murray one is 600 rushing yards and 6 rushing touchdowns. Currently at 550 with 5 rushing touchdowns. So he needs 50 yards and 1 touchdown to get $750,000.
I don't like it.
50 plus rushing yards, he's at a plus 310. Anytime touchdown score, he's plus 170.
I don't like it.
Um,
Put it in a parlay. Would you do it?
Oh no,
No.
because that would
I
be
would-
the leg that doesn't hit.
Yes.
DeAndre Hopkins, we mentioned that one already. J.K. Dobbins needs 58 yards. Already mentioned that. Cortland Sutton needs 82 yards and 3 touchdowns.
That's my iffy.
3 touchdowns.
He's gonna
it's
get
not
that.
the way-
Not
He's
happening.
gonna get that.
No,
Broncos
not-
are playing to win.
Not. The,
Oh, and the Chiefs are dropping their starters. So
I don't like.
I think if he scores one in the first quarter, they might.
I don't like
go
the 3
for it.
touchdowns. I like the
You like the receiving yards.
yards.
Yeah,
Yards,
receiving
yeah.
yards. Yeah.
All right. Von Miller needs 1 more sack to get 1.5 million.
Did not know that.
Yeah, Tony Pollard needs 83 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns for 450,000. For 2 touchdowns, he's plus 475. And Zach Ertz, he needs 700 yards receiving, 70 catches, and 8 receiving touchdowns. Sits at 90 yards for the bonus. He needs 90 yards to hit 700. He needs 9 catches to hit 70 catches. And he needs 2 more touchdowns to get his touchdown bonus, which is only $250,000 for all those. Fuck. Well, that's kind of low, I guess. And the last one is Darius Smith. He needs 2 sacks to get $250,000. He has 10 right now, so he needs 12. Damn, that's pretty high, right? 12 sacks and you get $250,000. And Von Miller, all he's got to do is get 7 sacks to get $1.5 million.
Dude, Von Miller should just put 1.5 million on his under.
And then get kicked out of the NFL. At least he's got $1.5 million.
Well,
But yeah, those are the main props. I'm sure there's a lot more.
Oh.
But yeah, we're gonna go through those props tonight and see which ones we like.
No, you're not.
And then I'm gonna burn this fucking house down after I take all my shit.
I didn't know about the Von Miller one. I really like that one.
Yeah. They're playing the Patriots, so. Anything else? We got anything else? What else did I have? Oh, NBA. Spurs won tonight. 113-110. play tomorrow. Jimmy Butler. What do you guys say about Jimmy Butler?
Jimmy Butler is trying to get the hell out of Miami. He came out at the post-game press conference last night. I think it was last night, and was going on and on about how he loves living in Miami but cannot stand to play in Miami. Then consequently got suspended 7 games. The NBA PA is fighting it, saying it's way too much. It's too stiff of a penalty. But he is now on the trading block on his way out. They're open for business, is what all over sports.
That's Tyler Harrow's team now.
Hold on, go, Scott.
Did you see Tyler Hero get thrown like a rag doll like last week?
No,
I did not.
No.
Y'all didn't see that? Oh,
I haven't.
My
I haven't
gosh.
started watching the NBA.
He got
yet.
into it with I don't even know who it was, but the guy grabbed him and freaking flung him down on the ground. And then Hero acted like Hero was scoring on him, but he acted like he did something.
Dude, I honestly
But
thought that
in reality he got slung around like a rag doll.
guy. Yeah, I thought that guy was going to be a bust, but I was wrong.
Where'd he go to college again?
Kentucky.
I forgot. Kentucky.
Yeah, he was a one and done.
I don't understand how they suspend a guy that does not want to play for his team 7 games, and the NBA say, "Hey, you can't suspend him. He needs to play."
Because they want money. They want to make money.
I don't understand that.
That's exactly what it is. They want to make money.
But
Okay.
So do they fine Miami for not playing him if he doesn't play?
Probably. Conduct detrimental to the team. It's Miami's call. So.
Well, I don't know who suspended him. Technically, I guess Miami did.
Yeah, if it's conduct detrimental to the team,
It's Miami.
But if it's Miami, you're suspending a player that doesn't want to play.
Correct.
Like, what the?
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't want to play, I guess
Yeah.
that's
Okay,
that
suspend him
falls
for-
along the lines of detrimental. You know.
Suspend him 60 games. Like, you don't want to play no more.
All he's got to do is run up in the bleachers like Ron Artest. He'll get suspended the rest of the year.
Where do you think he goes? Any thoughts?
Jimmy Butler?
Yeah.
Houston.
76ers?
Houston. He's already at the 76ers. He went out of there too.
There was talks
Scott.
before the season started that he might go back.
Scott, do you have any? Have you heard anything on where he might go?
If he goes to freaking
I
Dallas,
agree.
Yeah.
If he goes to
Thanks,
Dallas,
Landon.
I'm gonna be so freaking pissed.
He'll go to the Lakers, watch. Or the Warriors. They'll trade
Yeah.
Andrew Wiggins and a second round pick for him.
It's the main teams. It's like the Celtics, the Nuggets,
He wants to go to. I thought like
the
Texas
usual
teams,
suspects.
Houston or Dallas or
Your boy Kawhi Leonard plans to make his season debut tomorrow, Scott, against the Hawks.
that's
Hell yeah.
that's Dustin's boy.
Best player, top 5 player in the world.
Fucking, I just threw up in my mouth when you said that. God, I fucking hate Kawhi Leonard.
I do too.
All right. We are planning on going to the Spurs game tomorrow. If you want to join us, Spurs and Nuggets again
Yeah.
tomorrow.
See Jokic.
Tomorrow in San Antonio.
I'll be there.
Yeah, right. If you come tomorrow, then there's no way you're coming up here on Sunday. For the show.
Stay the night.
Hell no.
Nah, I'm good.
You got to work tomorrow?
No, I'm off all weekend.
All right, good deal.
Oh,
But
hey,
I may
come
go to
down
Home
tomorrow.
Depot.
Yeah, what the hell?
Run by Bath and Body Works. I don't know.
Do you
I
have
don't know
enough
if I have
time?
enough time to make it to San Antonio.
I'm going to go to Home Depot, you know.
Yeah.
Just make a nice Saturday out of it.
He's got to do all the bad things.
Any other news before we go? We only have like 3 minutes left, and we got to cut it. So, all right, Scott, I got to let you go so I can play the outro. Thanks for joining us. We will see you next time on Sunday. We definitely will see you
the
Sunday.
outro ain't 3 minutes long.
Huh?
What do you got to say for
The
10
outro
minutes?
ain't.
Oh,
Yeah, I got
What do you-
I got
what do you
something
gotta
to say,
What do you got to say?
and you're gonna want to hear this. Turn it up.
Biscuits and gravy.
I heard a very interesting thing about this is gravy.
What's that?
It's basically like putting soft ass flour on top of
Runny
hard
ass flour.
Yeah, that's weird. Never thought about it.
I never have either. It's crazy you say that. Okay, do we have any other news? Any other news, Dustin? Or
Scott,
you just want to get the fuck? He hung up.
I just want to. Oh,
That's why he said, and you really want to hear this, and he hung up. Yeah.
that's pretty good. That's funny.
When are you gonna start getting into the hockey stuff, Austin? We need some hockey bits.
February 8th.
Okay. I'm gonna
10th.
start.
Or
reading.
10th. I don't know when the Super Bowl is.
I'm gonna start reading into some college basketball because I heard it's getting pretty good in college basketball.
Who's
like,
good?
There's great players.
Cooper Flag.
Cooper. not just Cooper
SEC
Flag.
basketball, man. It's stacked
Yeah.
this year.
Is it?
Yes, dude. Let me show you this.
Yeah, a lot of people
That
are
is
going.
that is true.
Okay, no, but we have to
I
go.
forgot. Yeah, I
we
forgot
have 3
Texas is
minutes.
back in there.
That's fine.
For what?
Close. I'm just gonna show Austin this.
Are you gonna show him real quick?
Yeah, I'm just gonna show Austin this. It's not.
Are you gonna play it for the crowd?
No.
Oh, you don't like the crowd?
No.
Dustin don't like you.
Don't like the audience.
Okay, guys, we're gonna get out of here. I'll have this out tomorrow, and we're gonna do another show on Sunday that I'll hopefully have that out to you on Tuesday. And the football season is coming to an end. How sad!
Ugh,
How sad it is. We're gonna have to wait. We'll have the playoffs, but it's just not the same.
it's not the same.
Yeah, I know. And this is just a terrible time of the year. We're just counting down the days until it's over. But it's been a great year. Our teams all made the playoffs except Dustin's team. We will lay them to rest.
My college team made the playoffs. Y'all's did.
Oh, come on now. That don't count.
A&M didn't make the.
That
playoffs.
don't count.
My team won the bowl game.
Yeah. Congratulations. Texas State did
Texas
win that
State,
bowl.
yeah. We didn't even talk about that.
North Texas did cover, though. They did
Who
cover.
gives a shit?
Yeah, I won money. That's
Yeah.
That's why.
The fucking mean.
Why didn't you
green.
bet on your team?
Oh, I
Why
did.
did you bet on? No, you didn't.
Bet on the national championship, but that didn't happen.
Yeah, that was pretty close though, right?
I don't know how we bet against Stone Cold's team though. That's
Ooh, North
kinda-
Texas.
yeah. That's kind of ballsy.
Okay, guys. Thanks for listening. Like and follow us if y'all can. We are going to be back on Sunday, and rest in peace to the NFL regular season.